edition of Horror on the Orient Express. The investigators might have had a romantic evening at the Eiffel Tower if only it hadn't been for a conveniently placed Frenchman with bad breath and a particularly handy set of keys. A set of keys which led to the depths of the Parisian catacombs. In the darkest depths of that dungeon, our heroes came as close as a crew cut to a ghastly ghoul. Narrowly escaping, our heroes carried on with their researches into Comte Fenelick and the Charenton Asylum. The ever-astute Eldritch finds that the Comte was indulgent in worldly pleasures and mad in his sadistic appetites. He found that Fenelick was committed to Charenton Asylum, in front of which the rest of the party now stands. What more can be gleaned from the asylum? What is to be done with the ghoul of the catacombs? Let's find out on tonight's episode of Horror on the Orient Express. Evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Horror on the Orient Express. Debbie actually gave me a countdown this time, which I was very grateful for. I'm happy that she didn't just leave me sitting here staring at the camera or the computer screen like an idiot. But it's not me that you all came to listen to. It's these beautiful people. And you might actually notice, well, a new person. We have a guest star tonight. Tabitha, would you like to introduce yourself?
Do I introduce myself or as my person?
We'll get to that. Introduce Tabitha.
Let me put him down then. I am Dreaming Tabitha. You may have seen me before, but not here. It's my first time, and I'm super excited, super stoked about it. I see people are like, is that a guest? Yes, it is a guest. It's me, the one and only Dreaming Tabitha, the artist on YouTube.
Very nice, very nice. Well, we're glad to have you here. I understand we're just getting your feet wet into the whole, TTRPG world. And I think, talking to you before, I think you're going to enjoy this. This is a good time.
I like being creative. I like being spontaneous when I have time to plan for it.
There you go. There you go. I like it. All right. And speaking of I have no lead into this. Frost, how's it going, man?
It is going well. I'm having a blast playing this game with you guys. Maybe we'll get featured by Kick again. Maybe.
Ooh.
Kick, please feature us again. I'm also having a heck of a lot of fun doing the Frosterton streams because people are just throwing all kinds of crazy ideas out there. I love it. Oh no, there's a super chat already.
Yeah, I saw it.
For Jimmy to keep his hands up. Nice.
Oh.
Wow.
That won't be a problem.
With that, I'm gonna just close my mouth and have something to drink.
Yeah, Jimmy, hands in your pockets, okay?
Speaking
No.
of which,
No.
Oh no, that's too close. I just hands in the air or something.
Hands in your back pockets.
Okay, hands. You know what? We're gonna just tie them behind your back. Chris, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing great. Welcome to our guests. And I promise that Jimmy will be on his best behavior. No guarantee that I will. Maybe Jimmy can join me in the back of the candy van. I got candy van again. But hey, I like it back here. I get free candy out of the deal.
Well,
I'm excited.
At least you get decent enough signal to stream your audio from the back of the candy van. That's all that matters, really.
It's very nice of them to do that for me. I appreciate it, guys. And you know what? I'm sure my parents will send that ransom money anytime now.
Right. Well, speaking of ransom money, Nomi, I don't know. Nomi, what's going on?
Okay. Because I'm such a criminal. Hi, everyone. I'm Nomi. Today's dinner of choice is key lime pie.
You're such a college girl.
Is that girl dinner? Is that what this is?
Yeah, because I didn't have actual dinner. I was like, I'm actually hungry because I wanted cookies. Let me look in the fridge, and lo and behold, the Lord knew what I needed, and it was key lime pie.
Look, it has cream and fruit in it. It's healthy. It's okay.
Yeah, I got my greens. But yeah, other than that, I'm here hanging out and ready to have fun with everybody and see what this story takes us.
Nice. Well, you guys have definitely gotten to an interesting portion of the story, so I'm excited as well. JT, what do you got going on?
Hello. I'm so happy to see that my boys captured Chris again and put him back in the candy van as I instructed them to, because that's where he belongs. Let's face it. He is a candy
Oh yeah,
man.
they really had to fight to get me in the back of the van. Wink.
I'm also glad to see that you guys roped Tabitha into this finally.
Oh, you say that now, but
Oh, believe me, you'll be
We
fine.
haven't started yet.
I know, scared.
okay.
I haven't known you. I'm good.
Tabitha is going to be great. I can just feel it. I feel it
Channel
in my
the
bones and my heart. So let's see. I'm trying to get the Sirenscape link up. But while I'm doing that, Sevi, tell everybody what's going on.
Hello, everyone. I am Sevi. Very excited to be here on Monday. I know we are in Paris, taking a waltz down, I don't know, the Eiffel Tower, and maybe who knows what happens. I don't know. I mean, I know that Chris wants to go back into the catacombs. I think he's the only one who wants to do that.
I'll go with
So,
you, Chris.
Yay.
There's a monster down there.
I don't know if
There's
that's
a
a good thing.
monster out there that sounded like it was gonna kill us. So.
Well, Clay did
No
memorize.
such thing as monsters.
Yeah, the monster
Clay
might be
memorized where it's at,
Tabitha.
though.
All right. Well, the monster's probably Mr. Scruffles, but it's okay. I'll keep him on a leash.
He's. I'm scared now.
He's part of my
Makes
Mr.
sense.
Scruffles or Jimmy?
Well, we have to go to the asylum to drop off
You should be.
a certain Jimmy and a certain Nomi. I mean,
That's right.
or something like that.
Yeah, are we admitting that we're committing a couple of our party members?
I wasn't going to say it out loud, but maybe.
So you're shipping me without my consent?
That was last stream.
You guys always take advantage of me when I don't even agree to any of this.
Yeah, totally not. Yeah, you didn't just come out and say, "Oh yeah, for $20 I'll kiss Jimmy."
I was
that was not you.
doing it for the stream.
Wow, way to prostitute yourself online.
That's what
I
they
mean,
all
That
say.
one time in band camp when you tried to cut my throat for the stream.
So if a woman regrets make believe kissing a make believe man, does
Does it
that mean that
count?
she
Yes.
did not give consent? I don't know. I don't know.
regret and non-consent are two different things.
Jimmy's definitely a
Yes.
make-believe man.
You can only regret the things that you consented to.
All right.
Me too.
So,
Wait.
with that all being said, welcome yet again, everyone. I got a couple of things I'd like to go over really quick. First and foremost, Sirenscape, because Sirenscape's kind of cool because they let us use their sounds and sound effects. So if you hear any music or snarling monsters or honking cars or comedy fart sound effects, then you can thank Sirenscape. They're not paying us, but if I shout them out, they don't copyright strike our channel. We think that's cool. Also, I've got another announcement. I'm going to hand out some Eureka points here. We've got 5 gold renewals from Discord from Fletch, Warlock, Arctic Wind, Recef the Cripple, and Nozaku Boy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we've also got fan art of India and Jimmy kissing by the Eiffel Tower from our very own JT. It was probably the sweetest thing I've ever seen, and quite honestly. So yeah, thanks JT for that mental image. So that in total is 6 Eureka points to Chris and Nomi and 5 to everybody else.
And to be clear, those are all temp, right?
Correct.
Yep. There not gonna be any more permanent I don't know, Eureka points or anything like that. It will all be temporary going forward. So if you donate through Streamlabs, like say for example you donate $20 on Streamlabs, then instead of then generally that getting you 1 Eureka point, it will give the character 2 Eureka points. So that's the difference that's gonna be.
Still get to keep the ones we got already, though, right?
Yep, they're gonna be they're gonna be phased out, so you definitely want to use them.
Yeah.
Or not use them.
This is what they call planned obsolescence, gang. This is what this is the society we live in now.
I
They're gonna wipe
promise
the
to use them. I promise to use them irresponsibly.
That's good. We like that. We like that. Okay.
Have any been used responsibly yet?
No. Most have been
No.
used to slap Jimmy.
I only smoke my crack responsibly.
Cheers to that.
So, with that being said, when last we left off, Gore, you were doing quite a bit of research back
very smart.
in the center of Paris at the Bibliothèque Nationale, and the rest of you all made your way towards Sherrington Asylum. And here you stand as you exit the car, or cars, depending on how many you took. In front of you stands the asylum. Yes.
I do want to add that Horror Host gifted 5 memberships, so let us know who you want to give that to. I don't think they have said it.
All right. Very good. Thank you, Horror Host, for the memberships. Now, this asylum is known as the Maison Nationale de Santé and is unmistakably in sort of like an Italian style. If you want, you can give me a history roll if you wanted to know any more about it. Just general knowledge.
I'm horrible at history, but let's see.
Same. Let's see, history.
I have
a
5.
Oh, me
Hey,
too.
I'm 91. Yeah, look at that. I failed big time.
Wait, I didn't roll.
That's Italian?
Why didn't I roll? That's so weird. Hold on.
It is Italian. Well, Italian style.
Oh.
You got close. You could
You
spend
know
5
what?
luck.
I will spend 5 luck.
Oh, hang
All
on.
right.
I can give it a crack.
Moss, is that board back there because there's supposed to be maps, or
Or can I just spend
Wait,
one of my
what?
Eureka points? Because I would have spent a Eureka point, but I forgot to say it.
All right,
board.
I'll allow it.
Thank you.
The what board
Wow.
now?
background board?
What background board? Are you talking about here? In my
No
house?
map. No Moss.
Gee whiz, gang, that sure is a building.
I think he means the actual screen that's the wood panel and everything with the dice and everything behind it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's just the style of. That's the style that I chose for
Oh, okay.
Fantasy Grounds because I feel like out of all the styles that they had available, that's the one that I guess fit the best, and wasn't all fantasy or sci-fi. So.
Gotcha.
What
All
would
right,
it, what would it benefit me if I rolled, or do I not roll yet?
You know what? I tell you what. You can roll if you'd like.
Does it matter which die I choose?
Yeah. So go to your skills and click on history. Double click on history, I should say.
Double click on history. And now what do I do?
That's it. All you got to do is double click it. The number beside it, I should say.
Oh, okay. That's not what I did. Okay. Aha.
Wow, hard success. So
I always aim for a hard success. The
yeah,
only way
yours
that I'm ever successful is if it's been hard.
So you all know Camellia and Celia. I don't know how Camellia would know, but you somehow know that this institution was founded in 1631. So it's seen quite a few commitments in its heyday. And is still in operation. You can actually see there are nurses, doctors, patients moving around. Some of them have like walkers. Some of them are being pushed in old squeaking wheelchairs around the campus grounds. Now, you don't see Tabitha's character yet, but if you would, actually, you know what? I tell you what, Frost. Or, I'm sorry, Clay.
Yes, it's me.
As you're standing in front of this asylum, is Calvino with you?
Yeah, because he was the one who led us here, so I wanted to bring him with. As long as he didn't say, no, I want to go somewhere else.
Very good. So is he like, what is he doing?
Usually when we go somewhere in the car, as soon as the car stops and I get out, he just jumps out and starts wandering wherever the hell he feels like it because he's his own cat.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a spot hidden as he kind of like wanders around and into some bushes, and it's just kind of exploring the grounds.
Good thing I have 100 in it.
I don't understand the logic of this. Doesn't make any sense. Tabitha, this is the one I was telling you about that can't miss anything. So as you're kind of approaching, you see Calvino. He begins wandering through the hedges and up the stairs when suddenly he stops, and you see he looks up onto one of these large balconies up top, or balcony-looking facades up top. Mm-hmm. And he looks up and starts making an aggravated noise, like, and you see his tail kind of swishing back and forth. Wasn't that that was good, wasn't it?
Sounded like an animal in heat, but yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you look up and you can see a single cat, black in color, yellow of eyes, staring back down at Calvino, and then it shifts its gaze over to you all.
Clay is gonna meet its eyes and stare at it and just kind of nudge whoever happens to be next to him. I don't know who is right next to him, but they're getting a very hard nudge from a very large person. And he's just gonna point up at the cat.
I feel like that would be Jimmy.
JT, I see you with your background is staying still and your camera's just shifting all over the place.
It looks like an old MTV music video.
Beastie Boys video or something.
All right, and as you kind of look up and watch this cat, he flips around he turns around and begins walking towards the back of the building, and you lose sight of him on the roof.
And so Clay is just gonna, I don't know who he nudged. He didn't even look to see who it was. He's just gonna say, anyone
Careful,
else?
Mr. York.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, are you with us? I thought you stayed doing research.
I wasn't going to let those women folk wander off with just one man to watch after them.
Okay.
Chivalrous.
Quite the gentleman.
There you go. Yeah, so he just says, does anybody else see that cat? Or did you see the cat?
Where'd the cat
I
go?
don't know.
We should go.
I don't know.
Check it out.
Did I see it?
Upper balcony, and it walked away to the back part.
Yeah,
of the
go
building.
ahead and give me a spot hidden with a bonus die to point it out.
I'll do a spot hidden as well.
Okay.
Regular success.
Jimmy succeeds. Camellia succeeds. Yeah, all three of you. You look up at the top of the asylum and you see this lone cat staring down at you and eventually make its way off to the back of the building.
Nomi, you could have rolled too because you're with us.
I could.
Yeah.
I was just waiting for everybody, and I was eating.
She's like, it could be dangerous. You go first.
Yeah, eating your dinner of key lime pie.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. You don't even know, Smoss.
Oh man.
He's only into the banana cream pie, as far as I know.
Damn.
I'm not touching that one.
What you thinking, Mr. York? A new girlfriend for Calvino?
Oh no.
Yeah. India doesn't. You look up and you don't quite see what exactly it is that they're looking at, but you can guess by their reactions that there probably was something up there.
She's got
Well,
pie in her eye.
I was gonna say
Exactly
something.
what
I was gonna say
happened.
something, but I'm not gonna say it.
Oh god. There's
Okay.
not
That's-
only something in the basement, there's something up there too. That's not a normal cat.
Camellia will try to go around to kind of see where the cat went to.
As you begin to make your way around the building, you can actually see that the property is actually fenced off behind the face of the building. You can see that security is definitely something that they take very seriously here.
Well, I would hope so.
So front door it is.
All right, you all make your way to the front.
And he just turns and looks at the two ladies until you two come back at night, I'm sure.
Huh?
And then just walk up to the front door. Calvino's going to wander wherever Calvino goes, so he may catch up with us later. He may wander with us. I don't know.
All right. Yeah, after you notice that after that cat retreats, Calvino is right back at your side.
Okay.
But you notice that he is kind of sticking close about you.
Okay.
So you all enter the building. The door opens. It's a double doors, white in color, and you can see some of the paint has begun to peel off, but it looks like it was painted within probably the last 10 years. Hard to tell. But you swing open the doors and they creak, and you walk in, and the pristine white tiled floors, and it smells of almost of bleach in the air. You look around and you can see two ferns on either side of the door, almost beginning to wilt, almost as if they haven't been watered in some time, or maybe they're not getting enough sunlight. Chairs line the walls, just on the other sides of the ferns, lining the walls adjacent to the door and along the left side. And on the right, you see a front desk barricaded with some iron bars that come down to about the woman sitting behind the desk. The iron bars come down to about her eye line. And next to the front desk, speaking with the receptionist, you see a young woman, very well dressed, very poignant, very attractive. She's you would guess that maybe she's a little bit younger than she looks a little bit younger than she actually is. And this is what she looks like.
Nice. A wild guest star appears.
Golly.
It's blank.
It should
Oh, there you
appear.
go.
Tabitha, would you like to describe your character a little bit?
No. No, I'm just
Okay.
kidding. No, I'm just
And done.
no. Well, I mean, do I say what I basically told you this afternoon?
Yeah, whatever you'd like to share. Whatever you'd like to share with everybody else. You don't have to tell me everything, or you can tell them more.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, she is, she's an American, but the daughter of immigrants. Her family, part of her family came from Russia, but she doesn't like to talk about that because Russians are always a little sketch. And her family is very well-to-do, and her father works hard in an industry that she doesn't really care that much about, but it has allowed her to live a very luxurious life. And even though she isn't really accustomed to a lot of hard work, she is a person of the mind, and so she is fascinated by the lifestyle of menial task workers and finds herself engaged in history, mechanics, anything that has to do with building. And she also, because she's a lady, she knows how to embroider and do it well, even though she doesn't want to, because that's just boring. And Mr. Scruffles has been part of the family for several years now, and she carries him everywhere because he's that important.
Very
Totally normal dog.
Totally normal dog.
Just like Calvino, totally normal cat.
And just out of curiosity, Clay, how does Calvino react to dogs?
He doesn't mind anything. He's usually not afraid of anything because he just wanders wherever the hell he goes, and things usually leave him alone. But people feed him, and dogs, especially if they're smaller than him, he just looks at him and is just like, oh, okay. And he might want to play with them, but they may not want to play with him because he's a 22-pound cat.
A 22-pound cat?
Yeah, he's a very large cat. He's just all like muscle and fur, but he's
Lordy
a big
coming.
fluffy kitten.
Wow, I didn't know he was that big. Good
Yeah,
lord.
he's like a kind of like a Manx-sized cat, but not quite as, not Manxy looking. He's just a big beefy cat.
Mr. Scruffles is not accustomed to being on the ground, and so he doesn't get engaged with other animals frequently. We do not know how he would respond to another.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if this cat can deal with Jimmy, he can deal with a dog and have a good time and just hang out.
All right, which, by the way, via Streamlabs, Simp and Slytherin for $100, 4 points to Sebi and 4 to another player of her choice.
Oh.
So our queen can survive the monster. Thank you, Simpin.
Is that like... Okay, hold on. So that's... Generally, that would have been 5. Or 100,
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So that would be
I think.
10.
Well, is that the same case for if they donate to via Streamlabs?
Yeah, so Streamlabs would be twice. So generally, 4 points would be... Unless they meant... no, it would need to be Eureka points, and in that case, it would have been 5, so for 10 total.
Okay. Oh, for 10 total? Okay.
Yeah.
So I
because-
suppose if it's 10 total, then Simpin, you've got 2 more points to allocate, unless you'd like to go 5 and 5. So that's totally up to you. Let us know.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna assume it's 5 and 5, maybe. So if that is the case, then I'll take 5. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each person gets 1 point.
Thank you, Simpy. And
Thank you.
Nebby.
Thank
Very
you,
good,
Simpy and Sevi. Sevi and Simpy, whichever way.
Sevi, Sevi, then, they're interchangeable. Which, by the way, also, Orman, time for a tabletop tradition, Tabitha. Have your character roll for endowment.
Well, her family's loaded. She doesn't need anything else. So
Not that kind of endowment.
There we go.
So if
what
you
do I
want,
need to do?
just take the die at the bottom
yeah.
where it says 0, 0 and drag it over to that tray on the left-hand side where you see everybody else's die rolls.
Did I grab the right one?
Ooh, she's kicking it Natalia style.
Dang, girl.
That's okay. She's got money.
Oh boy. It
Why?
means you're
What
flat.
happened? What
It
did
means
I
you're
miss?
flat. So
What
you rolled
didn't
a
you miss?
You rolled a 1d100 to see a percentile your like basically if you're flat as a board or if you have
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
she doesn't mind. That actually plays into the person that she is. So,
Nice.
Matches the picture.
Which,
yeah.
I mean,
which is another reason why she looks younger than what she really is.
which Daxi says perfect size. So
There you go.
you've still got fans out there.
Of course, always.
All right,
There's
so-
always going to be the one.
Celia, as you're at the front desk speaking with or arguing with, or I don't know exactly what it is you're doing with the receptionist, you feel a cold wind blow in through the front hall as you see 4 individuals walk through. You see a large, 6'5"? Is it Clay? Are you 6'5"? A large 6'5" man, and almost as tall, young boy. You'd guess probably to be about 19 or 20. You see an Italian-looking woman and a Latina, all walking through the front door.
Eating
Very
key lime
eclectic.
pie.
Now today's snack is
Popcorn.
popcorn, Himalayan pink salt made with coconut oil.
Is
I
that,
like how you had to look at the front of the bag to see what you were
She
eating.
didn't even know what she was eating.
She's just eating. She's like, popcorn.
is that your dessert after your dinner of key lime pie?
Okay, so I don't know if you saw, but I had I don't know how to explain it to non-Spanish speaking people. I had calabacitas, which is chopped up squash with corn and cheese and onion and mushroom.
Oh, okay.
I just had that right now.
Good.
And then eating my dessert popcorn.
You ate in an interesting, I guess, order.
There are no rules to me.
All right.
Rules do not apply.
Everything she wants is illegal. So I would assume that at this point, then I just give a brief description of what my character reacts to these people.
Yeah, if you'd like to.
Okay. Yes, I would say my character sees this gaggle of folk come in, and she raises an interested eyebrow because they do look very mysterious and interesting, and she likes to study people.
Very nice. Okay. And as you all kind of walk in, you notice that Celia looks over at you and kind of raises an eyebrow as if she is interested in perhaps talking to you. But you also look off to the right, just to the right-hand side of the front desk, and you see what looks to be a cork board. And on it is tacked just kind of a sheet of paper. And on that sheet of paper is written in French, "À la mémoire de Etienne de Place," which
Yep,
for those
no
of
idea.
you who speak French, you would know that means in memory of Dr. Etienne de Place.
We also know that was a terrible French accent, but continue.
It was. It was.
Yeah.
But my pronunciation wasn't bad, but my accent's good. My accent's pretty bad.
You need the accent to pronounce things correctly.
I can do the. That's about as good as you're
that
gonna get.
doesn't count.
No, you need it in the
as you're gonna
nose and
get.
throat. That's where they come together.
In the nose and throat. No, that's still pretty bad. Okay, continue.
Do you
Okay.
recognize that name? Was that? I'm trying to recall if we heard that name. That
See, that's what I said. Oh no, wrong person.
Etienne.
Yes, we have, but I'm not there.
Right, because I'm trying to remember if it was. I'm looking at the notes really quickly again.
Etienne de Place or whatever was definitely a name we've heard before. I don't remember where though.
So
Because it's not Gabrielle, that's the Mademoiselle, that's that lady.
No, Etienne de Place was the name.
Yeah. Why do I?
No, I don't know if you all have uncovered anything about Etienne de
You
Place.
definitely told us something about Etienne. I remember Etienne and de Place.
Can
Or
you
the
can
Place
you
part.
spell it?
I'll do you one better. I'll put it in chat.
Etienne.
Then
Maybe
again,
I'll put it in
I do
chat.
remember Celia Monroe also.
Yeah, but that was iffy. This one is real. You know what? I'm not gonna help you. I hope you die in your fucking asylum. How about that, old man?
Wait a second. I hope you get a paper cut.
While eating potato chips,
What type
So,
of potato
I-
chips?
salt and vinegar.
Yeah,
Oh, good choice.
Ooh,
the
Good
best.
choice.
now we're talking.
Okay, that
I have
name
a-
does not sound familiar.
I have a question that I believe is relevant to this current situation. You said that we know that there's something in the basement we got to get to. I think I heard that earlier.
Clay knows that, yes. He mentioned that
Oh,
not only danger in the basement, there's danger upstairs too.
Okay.
Is there a roll I can do to see if I remember anything about Etienne, the place?
Yeah, give me just an idea roll, an intelligence roll.
Huh?
So, Mr. York, do you think there's something in the basement?
I know there's something in the basement. Calvino showed it to me.
You think we should check it out?
Yes,
Oh.
I got an extreme
Ooh,
success. An
Woo!
extreme
Wow.
success.
Of course you did.
Shocker.
Oh no, Tabitha.
Oh, I'm surprised.
You don't know the luck Steffi has on this.
And
I would assume it's the same that she has in any other kind of stream.
it is true. It is true. Yes,
you're
she
not
is
wrong.
not exempt from this one. So you do remember just the other day, as you were passing by a newspaper stand, you remember seeing that name. But obviously it was in French, so unfortunately you were not able to read most of it, but you do remember seeing that name.
Alright. Amelia will walk to the corkboard. Does it show the picture of what the doctor looks like? Or just does it just say it's in memory of the doctor?
Yeah, so it's got a picture off to the side of it. He looks like a relatively elegant man. Definitely a little over middle age, probably, early 60s. His hair is graying, at least for you can tell in the black and white photo, kind of pressed back against his skull, straight back. He wears very thin glasses that are pressed towards the front of his nose, and is very much clean shaven with minor crow's feet that sprout from his eyes. But he looks like he's got a kind face.
Does the corkboard have anything other than the picture?
You can see it's got some signatures on what looks to be a card, but other than that, it doesn't give you any. You don't get the idea that it gives you any details about the nature or causes of his death.
Okay. And I'm trying to remember, because I know Clay had gotten a paper, and he had walked by a paper, I know at one point, and he had picked something up and read it. Does he recognize this at all, or is this just basically like, I have no clue, I have no idea? Because I'm trying to remember if Clay had read something, because he does speak French. But
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me an idea roll.
All right, we'll try. Let's see.
Camellia, did you before you roll that? Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
That's all right.
I failed anyway.
Well, so Camellia, did you voice out loud that you had read that in the paper?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and I was going to say bonus die, but you can go ahead and roll again if you want, Clay.
Okay, well, I'll throw the 10 on there again like I did, because it would be a bonus die, but we'll see if it actually works here. Whoops, I went to the wrong page. Idea roll. Let's do better than a 90-something. Oh, that's better. That's a success then.
Much better. Okay. I tell you what I'll do. I will give you, actually, you know what? Dagnabbit, I should have had this ready. Let's see. You remember...
Hey.
Let me see. Number... You remember reading this.
We mourn the loss of our esteemed director, Dr. Etienne Delplace, I don't know. Man of the highest professional standards, a true pioneer in the field of neurology. Lost by tragic accident comes as a great blow. We at the hospital extend our heartfelt sympathies to his family, hoping that they may overcome this grief or their grief in time. Dr. Delplace will be missed by the Charenton, I'm pretending I know French, community of Paris at large, and the glorious nation of France, and civilized men everywhere. Francois Leroux. Francois. Okay. He is going to recall that to Camellia after she nudged him about it. It was an accident of some sort. But I'm also wondering if this has to do with what's in the basement or what's in the catacombs.
Neurology. He's a pioneer of neurology.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So he gets inside people's heads. He's just gonna lean past. Actually, he doesn't have to lean past because I think Camellia's short. He's just gonna look directly over Camellia's head at this young woman and just look at her and, give a little friendly, like, would you come here a moment? I'm gonna try and use charm because he's gonna try and not look like the battle-scarred World War I veteran caveman that he is, and he can be very charming, so we'll see if he succeeds. Hey!
Not bad. Who'd you say you're charming?
Celia. Just trying to be nice, look like, because he looks like he's, in his late 50s. He's a very scarred person, but, he looks like a gentle giant at the moment, and he's just trying to get her attention to come over to them.
Celia, does that, do you feel adequately charmed? He seems like he could be charming, but...
Yes. Celia feels more curious than charmed, so she's willing to saunter over and smile.
And he will ask her in French if she knew this doctor. And his French is okay, so I'm going to roll it. We'll see how badly he does. Hey, you did pretty well.
Well, so then my character will chuckle at your attempt at French and then respond to you in English and say that was very good. And but you can speak to me in English, it's no problem.
Well, that will be good for the rest of the group.
Yeah. And that I do not know the doctor personally.
But you work here?
I do not work here.
Are you a patient?
And now I'm a little slightly offended, but I find that a little bit charming as well at the offense that you think that I belong to the asylum or the hospital. But no, I have a relative here.
Hopefully not in the basement.
I'll let you think that.
And he's just going to reach down and scruff Calvino behind his ears and say, so we've come here looking for information on a number of very esoteric subjects that I'm sure that one of these fine people can inform you of, but it's going to sound outlandish.
Outlandish is what I live for.
Well, we've come to the right place then.
Indeed. Nispa.
And just kind of like, now that he's like, nudge Camellia, like,
Let me look at my notes to see what we're here.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Okay, all right. I will say, we're interested in history. We, there used to be a very famous person here that was locked away in the cellar. Do you know much of the history of this asylum?
I know a little bit about a lot, and so I kind of wander through the building, reading the plaques, the historical counts, talking to the different people, and know the basic fundamentals of the building.
Is the cellar off limits, or is it something that people can walk to?
It's my personal belief that no place is truly off limits.
Oh.
Clay's just going to say, I like her.
Okay. Well, maybe you don't mind if we all head down to the cellar.
I would love to see you all go down into the cellar.
With you.
That sounds weird.
I would love to go with you.
Okay, well, you know the area. Maybe you can lead the way.
I am not as familiar with the layout as people think, but I'm pretty good at finding places no people want to hide.
So at the sound of this, you actually hear the lady at the front desk speak up. She says, "Oh no. The cellar is off limits to visitors. It's mostly for the most dangerous of patients."
Excuse me, miss. This is the moment Jimmy has been waiting for. Excuse me, miss. If I may speak to you a moment. Jimmy's gonna shuffle up to the. She's at the front desk, correct?
Are you talking about the receptionist or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the receptionist.
She regards you quizzitively.
Well, begging your pardon, miss, but I actually have a potential patient I would like to have committed to this establishment. I've heard this is one of the best. You might have heard of him. He's a bit of an eccentric Mr. Gore.
I cannot say I'm familiar. What are his symptoms?
I'm afraid I haven't got all day, miss, but to put it succinctly, he's definitely on another planet 9 times out of 10.
At that, she reaches down.
He's French and doesn't know that euphemism. Sorry.
She reaches down underneath her desk and pulls out a clipboard and slides it towards you and says, "Fill out all of the proper paperwork. Bring him here, and we will have him committed."
Well, actually, before we get into the peas and carrots there, miss, I would actually like to take a look at your facilities to see if this is the kind of place suited for him. You see, he's very eccentric. I'm not exaggerating when I say it could be a problem for all of us if this place isn't up to his specifications. So I was wondering if I could see the whole place. That includes the lower levels, which might be restricted to most normal folk. You see, he's really persnickety about basements. So I would like to check it out just to see if I can give him the all clear.
Persnickety about basements.
Zoinks.
Okay, so I would say either give me a fast talk or give me a persuade, your choice.
Well, let's see which one's better. Hang on a second.
5 or a 5? No.
Yeah, probably.
Hopefully better than that.
Okay, so we're gonna go with persuade. That one's better. Oh, come on, almighty Cthulhu, give me your strength.
Use the Rika point.
That's a bit
I
weird.
did.
Okay. You have a 10?
Ooh.
Oh boy.
With recent events, we cannot allow anyone down into the lower levels. Unless he is a danger to himself or others. You can try to push it if you'd like.
Yeah.
When she says that,
Let us talk.
Recent events, and he's gonna walk away from the board and just kind of go right past Celia and Camellia and everybody else and just kind of like walk over to her and look down at her and say, "What recent events?" They just kind of point to the note about the doctor inquiringly.
Well, so Jimmy, were you gonna try to push that roll?
Yeah.
At the same time?
I do that how again?
Just roll it again
And hope for the best.
and hope for the best.
Can I also use a eureka point on this?
If you'd like.
Okay.
If you fail, this could be interesting.
Ed?
Oh.
Ah, come on.
And with that, she stiffens up a little bit and says, "Young man, I'm going to have to ask you to leave."
Yes, ma'am, I understand.
Can my character nudge somebody?
Can she nudge somebody?
Like get somebody's attention?
Yeah, go ahead. And while you're doing that, I'll address Frost real quick. She looks up at you and says, perhaps you haven't heard. A former worker here, Martin Guimart, was assaulted downstairs by one of the patients.
He is going to hopefully not cause a problem here. He's just going to look down and say, I have, and my group, we've dealt with things like this before.
I'm afraid I don't know what you are talking about.
I understand that you're probably a bit confused, but there's more than meets the eye to what's going on here. It's not a simple assault.
Not a simple assault. Sorry.
Very complicated assault.
Well, I just kind of wonder if my character could maybe nudge over here. I forget your character's name. Clay. If I kind of like tug, since you've been so friendly to me, if I kind of tug on your shirt and be like, let me talk to you for a second. There's this door at the top of the building. There's stairs that nobody knows about.
And how tall is Celia?
She's about average. She's about 5'5", 5'6".
Okay, so he just kind of turns and looks down and says, oh.
But you didn't hear that from me.
You were roboting out for a second there. What was that you said?
Yeah, you were robotic.
Me?
Yeah.
That there was a door I was letting him know that there's a door at the back, outside at the back of the building that goes downstairs that nobody knows about.
So what Clay is going to do after that, he's just going to touch the side of his nose. He's going to reach into his pocket and take out one of his business cards and put it down to the lady at the front desk. If anything else untoward happens, please feel free to reach me at this number, because he's written down the this card is the one that has the his Parisian house number. Please let me know. And he's also going to slide 100 francs over to her with it, just with a smile.
She grabs it and she pockets the francs. And as you turn to go away, she grabs your sleeve and pulls you back and says, whatever you are thinking about doing, think twice. Guimart is, as a result of the assault downstairs, he is now a patient and screams incessantly.
I understand. And he's just going to look down at her. He is going to, even though she's kind of nice, he's not trying to make her afraid of him. He's just going to try and show her that he is not easily swayed by things like that. He's going to use intimidate on her.
Okay.
Who is the mark? Can you spell that? Oh, thanks.
It's already in the chat.
So yeah, he's going to attempt to give her an intimidate. Like I said, I'm not trying to frighten her necessarily, but just show that he's just like, I've seen things.
So Guimart was a worker that was attacked by another patient?
By someone or something down there. Yeah, he was assaulted. Or wait,
now he's cuckoo.
Yeah, he was
the guy.
Assaulted and maimed while he was downstairs in the cellar where they keep the most dangerous patients.
He was maimed too?
And then also, the other thing that Clay is going to do while they're doing this, and she's processing this, Clay is going to look, because he's incredibly suspicious, he's going to look at the lady behind the desk after he does this. Has he taken notice of this girl we're talking to at all?
The individual behind the desk?
Celia, yeah. Does this woman even see that Celia is there? Or is she kind of ignoring her or whatever? Because she hasn't responded to any of the things she said so far. And I was wondering if she's just being like, I'm tired of her, or...
they were speaking previously. Like, so the front desk...
I know she was kind of like yelling or talking to her. I was like, is the lady responding? I'm just like making sure that she's not like being completely like either shut out or that, Celia is actually real.
They're French.
Clay's checking his mind just in case.
Very
he has a cat who comes to him in his dreams. Sometimes things are a little unusual.
Yeah. I mean, you get the idea that she's not necessarily giving Celia a cold shoulder, but she's pretty preoccupied with how many questions are being asked about the cellar and the lower levels and people who don't necessarily have much of a connection.
Okay, okay, good.
This place.
He's just, like I said, he's a little paranoid, and he just suddenly was like, that was his way of doing that instead of like poking her.
Well, this is why my character is trying to subtly detour your attention from that and letting you know that there are other ways of getting what you want.
Other ways. Okay.
Does the receptionist tell us that the guy was maimed?
Yeah. Yeah, she tells you that he was maimed. Yeah.
And he's all crazy in the head now.
Yeah. Can I ask you, like, do you know, like, I guess I'll just start by saying, that must be such a tough day for you to be at work. I'm sure you're inundated with a bunch of phone calls and the press. After all, it was on the newspaper. That is just absolutely horrible. Did the individual who attacked Martin Grimart also attack Dr. Etienne?
Go ahead and give me a persuade roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna be using an Eureka point for this. Yeah, I got a hard success.
With that, you can definitely tell that she looks guarded when she begins to speak about this, almost as if she really doesn't want to talk about it. But she says that there was a terrible accident with Dr. Duplace as he was performing electroshock therapy on the patient.
And this
On the
was
patient that assaulted Guimart.
Okay. And this was before the assault?
This was after.
Oh. Oh my god, and then what happened?
The patient disappeared.
What? Disappeared? It's... So you don't know where the patient is, and then Dr. Etienne passed away? Oh, that is so horrible.
Shh, please do not talk about these very loud. They are,
I'll whisper. And that is so horrible.
The press is all over us, as I'm sure you know. The doctors, they want to keep it close to the chest.
Ask if there was a cockroach.
6 feet tall. It's fine.
You know, this might sound like a really weird question, but we became aware that there was this patient way back called
Count Fenelic?
Yeah, Count Frederick, who was also put downstairs in the cellar. And it seems like he went crazy as well. You think that's connected in any way?
I'm not aware of any patient named Fenelic.
It was from, and I'll say whatever year it was from.
Which the year would have been 1789-ish. And she gives you a look as if to communicate, do you really think that we would still have a patient from 1789?
No, I mean just like the facts are connected. Maybe there's something down there that makes people crazier. Or prone to violence. I mean, you've been here a long time. Do you think have you seen that pattern?
Not particularly, no.
He's like, ma'am, I'm just a receptionist.
This is an asylum.
I think she's making minimum wage, Miss Camellia.
Something's making the crazy people crazy.
Asking a lot of her, really.
She says, Look, normally we refer questions like this to Dr. Leroux.
Okay. Questions to Dr. Leroux?
Yes.
I suppose he is unavailable.
Is he unavailable?
He is in his office. Why don't I go and check on that for you? Wait here. And you, he looks over at Jimmy. I thought I asked you to leave.
Oh, shucks. Can't I just sit in the corner real quiet, miss?
No. You will leave. And she gets up and heads out a door that is on the other side of the barricade.
I would suggest you guys go to that secret door while she's leaving, and I'll wait for the doctor. And then you can take Jimmy.
You'll be
'cause
safe here.
I'm sure. I mean, I don't think the doctor will do anything. If anything else, I have my gun with me.
All right.
My character could always talk to the receptionist and continue to yell and complain about the fact that my uncle, who is here at the moment, demands fresh flowers be delivered to his room every day as a distraction for your guys' leaving. And then
Oh,
I
that
could
works.
always escort this lady, Amelia, to the door.
That works.
So who is going to the door outside?
So, sounds like you, Jimmy, and India Maria.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you better grab Jimmy because he's
Dang it!
he's
I'm gonna be next to Jimmy.
Come on, there's something
oh
there.
no.
Right? Right?
Oh no, anything but that.
Isn't he the key lime pie to your popcorn dinner?
No comment.
Oh, we just hit 36 likes, so everybody please give yourself an Eureka point.
Very nice. Well done, chat. Well done. You do us a great service.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So with that, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll say that Eldritch, you have performed the maximum amount of research that you can for today, but we'll say that you took you got done rather quickly, and you're tired of researching. So if you want, you are welcome to head down to the asylum to join your friends if you'd like.
Well, I do want to play.
It might be pie.
I do want to play.
I really don't like asylums. Have you met me?
Yes.
Especially people who belong in asylums and are not in them.
Yeah,
That's
especially
why
if they're
Jimmy
like,
should have gone.
Fine, I'll come down.
There's so many of them.
especially when they're gray-haired.
Alright,
Leave a rude eye out of this.
I will be right back. Somebody please take notes on my behalf. I'll be right back.
Bye.
All right, DoorDash is here.
No. DoorDash.
She ordered key
Is
lime
it
pie.
key lime pie, Mom?
No, I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Hey, leave a little mystery for us. We don't gotta know what you're.
Exactly.
All right, so who all is going outside again? Is it Clay, Jimmy, and India? Am I correct in that?
Yeah,
I have to go
Celia was
outside.
going to lead us to the door, and then I'm assuming that.
No, I was supposed to stay inside.
Oh, you were gonna. Well, I guess if nothing else, you could tell us where the door is at, and we can
Right.
go find it.
And I promised to tell you as long as I can tag along.
Yep. You just have to catch up.
Right. So, well, you exit through the front door, walk around the building. There's this door in the bushes. There's actually these brambles and stickers that have yet to be manicured and landscaped like the rest. Surprisingly, like the rest of the landscape around the rest of the vicinity, and which is oddly suspicious. Dun, dun, dun. So if you don't object to a little pain and suffering, the doors are always unlocked, and you can sneaky in there.
Oh,
I
you're
wish
killing
I
me
was
right
there
now.
for that.
And then look at her and look her up and down and say, "You look unharmed. Have you not gone in before?"
I haven't, but I've wanted to, but I've just been waiting for the right time. Plus, Mr. Scruffles had a case of the fleas, and I had to get him cured of that first before I was willing to subject him to anything outside.
Ah, well, it is cold, and he is petite.
He is. But tough. He's tougher than he looks.
Work, work.
So, Sevi, what we learned was that the door is around the side, and it is behind brambles and things that are not manicured, things that are not cut away, things that are not cleaned up. So it might be a slightly precarious little trip through some hedges, or maybe more. We're not sure. But we know the general idea of where the thing is.
All right. So, do those of you who are heading outside head out?
Yes.
Sure do.
All right.
And as we head out, Clay is just going to stop, and he is going to, since we got outside, he's going to light a cigarette, because now he's outside. He's going to stop for a second and say, well, I think Baudelaire was right. Boredom is the worst of our enemies. Look what we got ourselves into again.
Huh.
See, I'm quoting from the Fleurs de Mal.
Nice.
Which Jimmy's definitely read.
Geeks and Gamers CDs is in chat.
Oh, no.
Back to lurking.
Get him out.
All right, so you all make your way outside, and the cold January air blasts you right in the face. You can feel, those of you who have even the slightest whiskers can feel them recoil from the cold. However, as you step outside and close the door behind you, you see yet another cab. I almost said cabbage. You see another cabbage pull up in front of the asylum, and out steps an old doctor, a researcher extraordinaire, Eldritch Gore.
Pip pip cheerio, old chaps.
Oh.
What trouble have you gotten yourselves into tonight?
He's going to stub out his cigarette and say, not as much as Jimmy has. He he did get himself thrown out, but we found a secret way in. A rather fetching young lady showed us the way around the side.
Fetching, you say?
Mm-hmm. I think Jimmy is smitten. Again.
Well, I mean, she's breathing, right?
Like I said, I think Jimmy is smitten again.
Doesn't
Mr.
take
Gore.
much.
Mr. Gore, be careful. They might try to have you committed.
Because of you. Erudite just gifted 20 Moonskull memberships. Thank you, Erudite.
Erudite, gifted memberships to your own channel. Well done.
Holy
Good job.
Jeremy-esque.
Walking in and throwing money at people.
The true leader
Yeah,
right there.
No kidding. No kidding. Yeah,
He's
let
like,
us know.
I want to be like the boss.
Miracle
A
for the
miracle
party.
for the
Please
party.
Read the message. Read the message.
Here, I'll pull it up.
You're all going to die
Dark
now.
Dave said, this one ain't the help.
I want to say, Erudite says, I want to say thank you to chat for helping Moonskull reach 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Also want to congratulate Sevi for getting the first ever 2,900 view live stream on our channel. Best partner. I could have best partner. It continues. Best partner I could have ever asked for. It's not even close. Wow, geez, Erudite, man, I'm right here. And well done for this brilliant cast for being a part of our success.
It was my pleasure, Erudite. I do the best that I can, and anytime, man. Anytime.
What stream was that?
Tonight.
It was a Killer Clown game. Also,
Really?
yeah, but also like the shorts are doing amazing. I sent you guys a screenshot of one of our Wednesday After Dark shows, and it reached like 4,600 plus views.
Nice.
Was that the one talking about gun safety? Is that the one?
Not that one. That one, the gun safety was I think from yesterday, which is I think like when I last saw it was like 800 something. But it was the Second Amendment one of the Second Amendment ones. So pretty good.
All right.
And the gun safety
Nice.
one has JT talking, so that's pretty cool. So JT, it's a
not
short
that
of
idiot.
JT talking.
Nice.
All right.
People might think he actually knows something about something. We can't have that.
All right. So, with that, you all make your way around the side of the building. You kind of pass along in front of the fenced-off area, and eventually you come to, and the fence itself actually is about 6 feet tall. Tall enough, not taller than you, Clay, taller than most, and making it very difficult, especially with the barbed wire on top of it, for patients to get out. And as you continue on, you come across a lone gate, which has been almost overgrown. Similar brambles to the ones which were described to you by Celia. Prickly thorns cover this gate, and you look between the thorns. It looks as though it might have a lock on it.
Interesting.
Good thing you have the good thing you have India Maria to open the lock.
Yeah, that is
My time to shine.
the last time I've done locksmithing, I haven't been the greatest at locksmithing, guys.
Today's your day. You were
Clay
born
just
for
looks
this
down
day.
at his boot.
Today is your day. Today is the day India Maria opens the lock.
The only way you get better is if you do it, and yes, you can use a bonus die if you'd like.
Okay, one bonus
I thought it
die.
wasn't supposed to be.
So do we
locked.
need to break away
Then use an Eureka
these
point.
brambles, or
I was gonna say I would like to use a Eureka point.
Yeah, go ahead and use a Eureka point. But what I would say is before you do that, in order to avoid taking any damage from the brambles which are around this lock, give me a dexterity roll.
Go to my
I
main.
think Clay said he wanted to help clear him away.
Or if you'd like to go ahead and try to clear them away, you can definitely do that. What are you using to clear them away?
Jimmy?
His fire.
He
The
just
whole unit
grabs-
that he is.
He's
Fire.
basically going to go over there because he's wearing heavy gloves because he always wears them. He's going to pull Matilda out of his boot and start just swapping away at what look like the largest pieces, and just start. If he ends up taking a little bit of damage himself, he's just going to start cutting away at them.
Okay.
Jimmy
yeah,
will help.
go ahead and give me a dexterity roll for those of you who are helping try to clear it away.
All right.
So I do a dexterity roll as well.
No, because they're clearing it away for you, so you should be good.
I'll spend 4 luck to make that a success.
Okay.
What do I roll to smoke my pipe as I watch them work?
Performance.
Nah.
Charm.
Hard
Could be
success.
charming while you're doing that.
Nice. Hard
You
success.
could, or you
Okay.
could look
Performance.
intimidating.
And so, Clay, you said you used 4 of your luck points?
Use luck to succeed. Yep.
Okay, so you both successfully pull away the brambles and clear the path to get through the gate unharmed without
Yes,
taking
it was-
any damage yourselves. And so, India, the way is clear. You can try to pick that lock if you'd like.
Okay, and then bonus point and a Eureka point. Let's
All right.
see. Where is it? Where is my pick locking? The
I wish
locksmith. That's right,
to,
locksmith. There we go.
I wish luck to our resident felon.
Hey.
Look at that.
Wow. Okay. Let's
Look
go.
at that.
See, today
It
was
takes-
the day. What did I tell you? Today
my
was the day.
Don't
That
forget
means
to check
speaks it
it.
into existence and it comes to life.
I said it first, but whatever. I'm new here.
You had
Okay,
the luck of
yeah.
the gore on your side.
Make sure you check
Shut
it.
up, Gore.
Oh.
Let's see. Okay, yes, I have to give credit to Tabitha because we just
believed.
met. Celia and I just met. I'm sorry, I just met you. I'm not good with names, so you have to give me a moment because I only
You're
heard your name
foreign.
once.
You know, I know.
Nice. Oh, I like her. She's like the exact opposite.
Look, I'm inside, you're outside. I thought I was Tabitha. I thought you were Nomi. I didn't realize we were our characters at this moment.
Nice.
I'm yelling through the window, apparently.
But this is how we are in real life anyway.
I like to picture Celia opening a window and just shouting out, "You're foreign!"
In French.
Russia! Celia would send a paper airplane.
Oh, there you go. I was gonna say, would she be saying it in French, so it would be even worse.
Make sure to say something about her being the help too.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Oh man.
That would be funny.
All right.
That's you're brown. That'd be, it's okay.
Sure, there you go.
Cross I have to burden every day. It's all right, but it's all right. It's okay.
Wow.
All right.
All right, so the locks are open, guys. So yeah, you use the Mexican, and now I'm out. Okay, bye.
No, they probably push you, so you go first.
Right. It'd be dangerous.
No, I know what's in there. La cucuy, la chupacabra. I'm not going in there.
That's true. Maybe the cockroach we saw was actually the chupacabra.
There you go.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
So, Moss, does this gate go into the backyard, or does this go into the building?
Yes, it goes into the backyard.
Okay.
You can see that as you pass through the gate, the fence goes and it encompasses a very large swath of land. And you can see that there's all kinds of hedges and sitting areas and things out back, most of which are more or less unpopulated given the temperature outside. However, you do see a few people kind of wandering around aimlessly. And just off to the side near one of the doors of the building, you see a couple of nurses in heavy coats smoking cigarettes and kind of keeping a half eye on some of the patients there.
Not looking our way right now, though?
At this point, you wouldn't guess that they've seen you just yet.
Okay.
Before you venture in there, do you really think it's a good idea to go through the servant's entrance into this vile place?
Good idea? No, but then again,
Smart idea.
this entire endeavor is fraught with danger, so I'm not surprised.
We don't know what we're getting into here, and there's no. There's only one exit as far as we know of.
Well, I know of one exit through the building because I remember the path that Calvino took through the building, but we can't get past those people in a civilized manner. This is the next best thing.
Well, I doubt they have any Grey Poupon, but I'm sure we'll find a way.
So, yeah. Clay is going to look down. Is Calvino with him?
Calvino, yeah, he's with you.
Okay. Just going to look down at him and say, you mind distracting the ladies?
He looks up at you and gives you a bit of a and
There's fish in it for you.
and wanders over towards the nurses next to the door. And as he does that, let's see, Camellia in.
When Erudite gave everybody a minor miracle, everybody gains an Eureka point. So make sure to give yourself an Eureka point because I missed that. I'm sure others did too.
You know, Sebby, speaking of Eureka points, is that a Muppet on your table over there?
Yeah, that is a Muppet from Dallas.
Nice.
So Celia and Camellia, as if that's not confusing enough. You all are standing in the lobby. Did you say that you were waiting for the front desk attendant to come back?
Yeah.
Okay. After a while, she comes back, and in her tow is a doctor. He's wearing a long white lab coat, clean shaven, dark black hair that kind of comes down. It's a little bit bedraggled. You can see a couple strands of it kind of falling down into his face. He quickly flicks his head back and tucks a little bit behind his ear, and he says, "You have questions?"
Yeah. is there a good place to talk, or would you rather talk here? Do you have an office?
Yeah, right this way. And he begins walking down the hall a ways and up a set of stairs. You all continue following?
Yep, and I will do a spot hidden as we're moving around.
Okay.
To see if I can see anything interesting, anything that might give me an idea of the attack. Maybe people left things outside or something.
Okay. So as you're kind of looking around, nothing indicates an attack or the attack specifically that you're talking about. You see a couple of patients kind of sitting in lounge chairs wearing their gowns. One of them is kind of twitching in a chair. Another one you see is currently refusing medicine trying to be given to him by a nurse, and eventually just smacks it out of her hand as it scatters across the ground. Another one is kind of just muttering to himself. But as far as the incident in question, you don't see anything indicative of that. And as you make your way up the stairs, you come to a longer corridor of what look to be offices. He leads you past a couple and leads you down to the end of the hallway, where he opens the door, and it is quite a large office. You can definitely tell that this is probably the biggest office on the floor. There's a large bay window that overlooks the front drive. The curtains are currently open, and you can feel the heat of the radiator on full blast against the wall to the left. He comes to the rear of his desk and sits down. He kind of crosses his legs a little bit as if to relax. He exhales a little bit as if he's been, as if he's pretty exhausted. He says, "I've been speaking to reporters all day. What is it that you have for me?"
Okay. All right. So actually, this might come as a surprise to you, but I'm quite interested in something that happened a long time ago. Hopefully, you find this refreshing, as it has nothing to do with the attack that happened. But in whatever year it was, you said like 16 something.
1789.
In 1789, there was a Count Fenric. This story is quite interesting. There was a Count Fenric that was having a spicy relationship with the Queen. And according to the journal of Lucien Rigaud from June of 1789, the soldiers of the king went into his villa, burnt down his mansion, and they brought him into the king's deputy for trial. Then they decided to exile him here to this very asylum, where he was left in the cellar. It's the journal itself said that he was locked away in a cellar. And I'm quite interested and fascinated by history. I'm wondering if there is, you might have any old journals about this. It is quite interesting.
Old journals about patients back in 1789? Let me think for a second. And he's gonna make a roll real quick.
Yeah. I will also kind of talk about how people thought he was having an affair with the Queen, and it was quite the tabloid way back when.
You can tell that he strokes his kind of peach fuzzy beard. He says, "No, I am not familiar with this." What do you say his name was? Fenric.
Yeah.
No, I am not familiar with this Finalik, nor in the affairs with the then Queen. But if you are looking for any records from that time, you are welcome to well, take a look and see what we have. I cannot guarantee that you'll find much. Record keeping was spotty.
I would love to do that. I'll do psychology to make sure that he was not lying to me, or just gonna like gauge his interest in the topic, because maybe like if he can be like, if he's interested in it, maybe he can help me look as well, or he can have somebody help me look. Because I'm trying to make this like a juicy story that like it gives him a break from the tedious day-to-day life of answering questions about two people who just got attacked.
Okay. You can see he seems genuinely interested in what you have to say, but your question is very specific in a very niche section of history. He doesn't seem to really have any information regarding that. Let's see. Let me check something really quickly. Okay. And with that, he says, if you want to look at the records, see Madame Rognat just outside. She takes care of most of my paperwork. And I'll put that name in chat. You cannot miss her. She is on the other side of the hall.
Okay, perfect. All right, I will do a spot hidden as well in the room. You know, particularly when I was walking in to see if I see anything of note regarding the death of Dr. Etienne or the attack, to see if he left anything that I could probably look at.
Okay.
So I'll use that, and I'll use a bonus die. I'll use an Eureka point on a bonus die.
Okay.
Nice.
And I got extreme success.
Nice. From what you can tell, it actually looks like this office has been relatively deeply cleaned since recently. Now, what you can tell, and you do find, is on the window of the door leading into this office, you actually see the remnants of a few letters. And you would guess that the name of Dr. Etienne was actually scraped off of the window of this door, and new etchings were put back in its place to say Dr. LaRue.
I like how Sevi's character carries a computer or like a typewriter with her to take notes.
I was just thinking that, like she just whips it out and starts typing.
There's no pen and paper. She just carries a travel typewriter.
I'd rather she
like
whip that out than the flamethrower.
Fun fact: the bar that I work at, there is a gentleman that comes in the bar. He sits at a particular table, and he does bring his typewriter.
Nice.
And he does have like a little, like a desk lamp above it. It's like, do you not see that there is socializing people with drinks and you're there just like, just.
Oh, it's a great feeling though.
Yeah, I was like, all right.
I mean, I can kind of see it though. I mean, my sister is a writer. She has a bunch of different typewriters that she kind of takes to different places, but usually it's a coffee shop. But you know, depending on what they're writing, I can kind of see that. Is Celia with me? Celia is with me, or did Celia stay downstairs?
Celia stayed downstairs because she didn't want to follow this other person upstairs.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Okay.
She's busy still yelling at the receptionist.
Okay, what are you yelling at the receptionist about, by the way?
Because my family spends so much money funding this place that it should be no problem that my uncle gets fresh flowers in his room every day. This place, they are tout incompetent.
And she says, and where on earth do you expect us to get fresh flowers in January?
And I say, that is not my problem. Figure it out.
Okay, so I will then leave the office and I'll ask him if he wants me to close the door or leave it open.
He lights a cigarette and basically gives you a hand motion to say, leave it open.
Okay, all right. I will leave. And you said the letters are outside his office, right?
So you see across the hall, there is another door that is standing open. Inside, you can see a portly woman. Madame Le Rognat. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Normally, my
from
pronunciation
Portugal
is
as well?
You aren't.
Rogniat.
God.
Most of the time in French, the letters that you see are not the letters that you say.
Rogniat.
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 Yay.
Okay.
Rognon.
Madame Rogniat.
What'd you say to me?
is standing in the office, just across the hall.
Are the letters just out in the open, or did you mean like the letters on the door were scratched out? They're not.
The letters
like
on the letters on the door were scratched out.
All right, I will walk over towards Madame Rognat.
She looks up and acknowledges you.
Oh, good morning, Madame Rognat. My name is Camellia. I was just speaking with Dr. LaRue, and I'm doing an interesting research project that hopefully he's also interested in. And he said that you could direct me to where I can find records, particularly from 1700s.
A research project, you say?
What the heck?
What accent is that?
Mike Wazowski.
An accent of
Constipated.
somebody that's been smoking way too long.
The lady from Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
What kind of research paper are you making?
Ghostbusters.
It has to do with records from the 1700s.
Well, if you must know, I'll sit down and explain the story between the lustful affair between Count Frederick and the Queen, and how the King was really jealous and sent a bunch of soldiers to his estate and burned it all down in the crime of passion, burning everybody who was in there alive, taking him here where he was locked in the cellar. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
Pretty sure they just kill people for that kind of crime back in the day.
Wow, riveting.
Isn't that nice?
Look, you can take a look at the records that we have here.
And she gestures towards a filing cabinet off to her right.
They're not really complete, but you can look through them if you like.
Oh,
Go ahead. Give me a. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna ask her if she could help me, but go ahead, give me one.
Go ahead and give me a spot hidden roll.
Okay, I'm gonna do a wonderful. Is this for her or for the records?
This is for something else entirely.
I'm gonna do a bonus die and a Rika point because I'm a little bit. I don't know exactly what this means, but I got a 4.
Woo!
Nice. Okay.
Shocker.
You guys need to be more surprised.
Gasp.
Exactly. Insert gasp here.
So, you look at, let's see, you can see that there are actually a couple of open crates behind her desk. And in one, which is actually partially ajar, you see a bound journal or diary, and with that, you can actually read the contents, or not the contents, the title on the front. And I'll just put the title of it in chat.
Ooh, I love it. I need this in my life.
I'm gonna go look.
Oh yeah, Moss. So somebody mentioned in the comments. You should definitely try to work a Peter Lorre voice in there.
Peter Lorre. Okay, I'm gonna have to research who the hell Peter Lorre is.
Her Ren.
It's a little bit like this.
Yeah, just do Ren.
How can I
Little bit like things. Idiot. You idiot.
I will
Just
grab
watch Maltese
the,
Falcon.
I will okay, I will ask her if she does she seem to be really busy, or can she help me look for stuff?
Give me a psychology roll.
Okay, I'll use an Eureka point for this. Psychology. Thank God. I failed it.
Okay. You can tell that she is bored, and yet she is content in her boredom.
Okay, all right. Then I will give her. I'll give her 100 francs, and I'll say. I'll try to stay out of your way. I know that you are quite busy. Thank you. So just to kind of like, hopefully have her not look at me as I'm looking for stuff.
She looks down at the francs and says,
What the hell is this?
Well, I thought that was customary to tip people.
In
For their
Europe?
help.
What do you think? We're in America? No.
Okay.
I'm salaried.
Okay, I'll take back my
And
francs.
most might consider that a bribe.
Oh, well, that's definitely not what I wanted to do. But thank you for your help.
There may be $100 here, or maybe there isn't.
Perhaps more than that.
I don't understand.
and with that, she kind of
So sexy.
her
Oh,
attention.
Jimmy has a new girlfriend. Oh no.
Oh, it's just driving me wild with that French accent. Oh.
What do you want to do next, Jimmy?
Her attention.
Do you want that?
No.
Jimmy needs a doctor girlfriend.
Oh God. I'm trying to drink hot coffee here. Stop it.
Are we,
I'm just gonna wait.
Jimmy? Are we going steady now?
Oh my God, no! Please.
And we hear this in his room at night when she's not there. It's just him talking to his hand.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, not the hand.
No.
Oh God! And you see her attention shift back elsewhere, not onto anything in specific, but she almost seems to space out a little bit.
Okay, I will grab the journal and then I'll head back to the area and start looking for.
As soon as you try to grab the journal, her hand slams down on the top of the crate and she slams it shut.
Oh wait, she was actually. I thought this was like not really close to her.
I mean, it's right behind her desk.
Oh, it's right behind her desk. Okay, then I won't try it right away. I will wait.
Are you gonna take a look at those records or what?
Yeah, I'm going to the area and look for the records.
Oh my gosh, you broke Tabitha.
You're gonna do the well. You know, you could follow in the steps of the greatest Italian ever and do a Vizzini. What in the world is that? And
So
then
by the way, guys, we are 16 subs away from unlocking the next emoji slot. So if we get 16 subs, then I guess I don't know if Jensen counts as 15. We will give a party miracle.
Oh my gosh, you really did bring Tabitha.
Someone in the chat said, "Is that Eeyore's mom?"
Thanks for noticing me.
I am
Exactly.
crying over here. Oh no.
Good job, Two's Nose.
We gotta get her. We gotta get her talking dirty to Jimmy.
Oh God.
Or not.
I'm just throwing that out there. Do with it what you will.
$200. Oh, just kidding. No, kidding.
All right. So you look through the records here, and let's see. Go ahead and give me a library use roll.
All right. I am going to use an Eureka, and my library uses a 28. If I use 2 bonus die, would that give me +2 bonus die?
Wait, what? 2 bonus die?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would give you +2, but that would be like if you had an advantageous circumstance plus somebody helping you.
Oh no, I mean like if I use my bonus die, the bonus die I got, like the advantage stuff. If I use 2 of them, would that allow me to click the +2 2B, or would it just give me the 1B?
Oh.
I'm trying to spend all my permanent resources.
I know. No. Well, all right, fine. If you want to expend a finite resource, then yes, I'll let you do it.
Okay, so I will use 1 Eureka point and 2 bonus die. This is how much I want this to work. Okay, let's see, library use. Yes!
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I will say to myself,
No.
Eldritch would be proud.
Okay. Hard success. I like that. You can see that the records that she has you parsing through are dated up to 1810. And with that, you do realize that all of these records are actually in French. So you probably will not be able to read them. However, you do come across a record which does mention a Comte Fenelic.
I will ask the woman if she can please give me a copy of this record, or if she has some paper for me to write it down, like notepads.
She pulls out a notepad from her desk and slides you a pen.
Okay, I will transcribe.
Knock yourself out.
Okay, I will transcribe then what I'm there, and I will spend a lot of time there waiting for her to go to the bathroom or something. And I'll just kind of like stay quiet, so hopefully she forgets about me and then leaves and goes to the bathroom.
Okay. She forgets about you.
Well, if she forgets I'm there, maybe she'll like really have to go pee, and I can grab the journal.
Give me a luck roll.
Alright, I'm gonna spend a Eureka point on this and a bonus die. Where's my luck? Yes.
Nice.
Okay. And you sit there for about 10 minutes, and eventually she kind of like dozes off a little bit, and then her eyes like dart open, and she leans a little bit, and she's like, "Oh,
I'll be back."
and she gets up and rushes out of the room.
That's against the Geneva Convention now. That's not allowed.
I will grab the journal and stick it in my bag.
As you head towards the crate, you walk through a cloud of.
I will hold my breath.
What?
I need you to give me a Constitution roll.
I'm gonna use a Eureka point for this. This is insane.
Oh my.
Let's go. I'm good.
Sorry.
All right, so you walk through the cloud and you give, and it assaults your nostrils, and you just give it a little, and you grab the journal and dart out of the room. All right, so back to the rest of you.
Crop duster. My God.
Okay, so I'm gonna have the rest of you give me a spot hidden check.
Okay.
All of us?
Out in the yard.
Yes.
Actually, yeah, you guys go ahead and do that. Celia, are you still arguing with the lady at the front desk?
I have decided to give her one last piece of my mind, and then I'm looking for Camellia to see if she is ready to join the group.
Okay. So you make your way upstairs and you find Camellia. You kind of meet
Dying.
each other in the hallway.
Oh, let's get out of here.
Okay. And
Man, that
then
office stinks.
as you pass your way down the hallway, the madame passes you it and says, "I hope you got what you needed,"
I did.
and
Thank you.
continues going.
I flip her
So
an
the-
Italian bird and say "Tu es incompetent" as well.
She says something in French. Raymond. Vraiment. There we go. And the rest of you, so India Maria, you got a critical success. Holy
I
smokes.
did.
Clay got a 97, which is still a freaking success. Jimmy, you got a 40, regular success. And let's see, Celia, you got a success as well. So we can say that you all kind of meet up
Chopped
with each
liver.
other. And the timeline doesn't quite make sense. We can just have you all meet up right now. And then, Eldritch, you got a regular success as well. So no problem. You all find the hedge that Celia was talking about. It looks like just like an overgrown thicket, which grows up in a large mound, but you can actually see a little bit of an empty space, and it looks to be like a foundation of stone underneath of it. And you can see as you look on Clay, Calvino is just rubbing up against the legs of the two nurses as they stomp out their cigarettes and light new ones.
Okay. So he's trying to keep him busy. So we could maybe head over to what we saw.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
So as you get a little closer, you look down and you can see that it looks like there is a very narrow stairwell. It looks like there might be a little bit of ice accumulated on the stairs, and it leads down to what looks to be an iron door. But just as Celia said, the thicket has grown up around said doorway. Can I ask, of everyone, who's in the back?
Clay's near the front. If there's going to be
I'm
an
gonna be up.
unlockable door, we need India up there.
No.
I'm going to be up front next to Mr. Clay.
Okay.
Oh, I'll be in the back.
Okay.
Speaking of which, I certainly hope all of you are armed if we're really going to do this thing. And then I dart a really evil glance over to India and I say, well, except for maybe you.
The feeling is mutual.
Mr. G. be
I don't even
careful.
think that makes sense, but that does make sense, actually. So carry on.
Touche.
Don't slip and fall running away, Mr. G.
Praise to God that it does happen.
All right. So those of you who are gonna try to clear it out, I'm gonna need dexterity rolls from all of you to see if you can do so without taking any damage.
Okay, so it's basically like what we did before.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, Dex.
Dang.
All right. Get off.
Fire success.
All right.
Jimmy is a dexterous lad.
Hard success, regular success. India Maria failed.
Oh, boy.
And all right, so all of you who failed, you're all just going to take 1 point of damage as the thorns dig into your skin, and you actually see blood begin to pool at the surface of your skin.
Thank goodness it's cold, so it'll coagulate quickly.
And as you all are clearing that out, Camellia, all of a sudden you feel a hand on your shoulder.
It's a rude eye. Oh, sorry.
Oh my god.
It's made of felt.
Same thing.
Yeah, turn around.
And you see a man. His eyes are crazed. His hair is wild and gray. His fingernails are long and dirty. His teeth are scant and his breath is terrible. And he gets right in your face and says,
Can
you hear him?
Like,
He says,
"Can you
what?
hear him? Can you hear them?"
Okay.
Oh boy.
I'll ask him what are they saying.
No. You're not listening to me. You're not listening. Can you hear them?
Oh.
No.
Oh, can you hear them?
Yeah.
I hear them in my mind every day. They never stop. They never stop. They never stop. I'm always hearing them. I can't escape from them. I need to get out of here. I need you to help me get out of here.
I just kind of nervously reach to my waistband and kind of hold on to my my little knifey knife in case something goes south fast.
Yeah, Jimmy's kind of tensing up too.
So wait, is this guy outside with us, or is he inside?
He is outside.
So he's out. So he didn't come
All
out
of us
the
are
pit.
outside.
He actually came
It seems- yeah.
over from the group of people that were in the yard.
You remember, you look at him and you remember seeing him kind of wandering around the yard aimlessly. He was shifting around, muttering to himself. He's flailing his hand every once in a while, just shaking it.
Jimmy points off in the distance. Look, there goes one now.
Oh my gosh.
What? No. Now, you see, you gotta get me out of here. You really gotta get me out of here. I can't take it anymore. These people, the things that they do to you, the voices that you hear.
What do you mean by these
We gotta
people?
leave now.
What are they
I was
doing?
trying
Psychology
to distract
roll.
the guy.
What are they doing? They poke and prod. They shove things into your mouth that you don't want. They violate you, always violated, and they leave the voices in your head, always
Sounds like the
haunting.
candy van.
sounds like the Clinton.
Clay's just looking at him, just like assuming. Well, he's assuming the guy is just batshit crazy, but it's possible that he's actually being
I know.
abused.
That's
So,
what I'm thinking.
I rolled a
too.
psychology and I got a -9.
You can. So the best way that I can describe it is that this man wholeheartedly believes everything that he is telling you.
Okay.
I'm going to try and fast talk him.
Oh, okay. Clay will not do what he's going to do then. Let him fast talk.
God,
That's what I was trying to do.
I'm going to say, you see that one over there? That one's the devil. You should probably run away now, lad.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
Oh my
I'm
God.
so awesome.
Oh my god.
Golly. And you look, and he looks over at you, India, and his eyes get really wide. He says, no. I gotta get out of here. And you see he takes off and he sprints the other way and eventually makes his way back towards the other nurses. Who
If
Caldino
there's ever
was.
any doubts, I mean, there's proof
Hurry!
positive.
He's gonna get the nurses to come here. We need to hurry.
We need to hurry. What I was going to do is just tell him that we would come back tonight. Just meet us out here tonight.
That's what I was thinking too.
But, having him run straight at those people, oh my God.
And as you see,
he is crazy.
you watch him run back over, and you see him begin to point in your direction.
Oh, no.
And as you head down the stairs, and the last one of you, actually, as you look, you see one of them pulls out a baton. The patient grabs the nurse by the shoulders and starts pointing in your direction. The nurse grabs the baton and beats him over the shoulder with it. He falls to the ground limply.
Perfect.
Oh, good. Well, hopefully that's Calvino's cue to
done.
Dump the nurses.
Time to go.
Why beat someone when you can get someone else to do it for you?
Yep.
Exactly. That's modern healthcare right there.
Yeah.
It's true. That's socialized medicine.
There we go.
That is just weird.
All right, but you make your way down into the depths of the lower levels of the asylum. Daxi says, "Now I'm being baited with bated breath for Mott's to do a character in the voice of Gilbert Gottlieb. You mean Gilbert Gottfried?
Gottlieb, Godfrey. Yeah.
Tomato, potato.
Exactly. Either key lime pie or popcorn. We're going back to it.
All right. So you make your way down. Do you all have your torches handy?
Clay.
Always.
My hand is too busy on my pistola.
I have no torch.
I was gonna say I don't have one.
Okay. So those of you who do have your torches, Clay, am I to assume that you're taking the lead on this?
He is going to, unless anyone stops him.
Nope,
He's
you
just
can take
naturally
the-
walking in front of everybody.
You can take the lead.
Nope.
He pulls out, he basically pulls his knife back out, Matilda, because, well, it's silent. And he's walking forward with Matilda in the right hand, with the brass knuckles on it ready, and his torch in the left.
Okay. So you make your way down the hallway, and you can see that this hallway, the edge of the light from your torch does not reach the end of the hallway. It keeps going and going and going, and the sound of your breath seems to echo off of the walls. In fact, it almost seems as though the air's chill is much colder in here than it is outside.
And Clay is just going to turn and look to everybody and give them a really strange look. He's just going to look at them all and just go shh and tell them to look down. And he's going to start crouching. He is currently right now probably back in the war, heading down a dark trench in the forest, in the woods, in the middle of a French winter.
Okay. Are you all going to try and be sneaky about it?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Let me see.
As I hold my dog very close.
Sure.
I'm gonna tuck him inside of my jacket.
Okay.
Have we seen the dog move? Is it a real dog? Is it a stuffed dog?
No, it's a real dog.
Oh, okay, just making
Mr.
sure.
Scruffles is a real dog. The nerve
Okay.
of some people. My character was just starting to really
Why
like
didn't
you.
this work? I rolled.
All right.
I rolled stealth and it didn't show up.
I saw it show up on your screen there.
Oh, there
There it is.
Oh, it's just taking time.
Are we rolling stealth, sir?
I have very little stealth. He's really bad at stealth, but he's trying.
I'll
he
use
failed.
the new rocker point.
He's probably crunching on everything here.
My stealth is gobble. See?
Clay has caveman feet, so he's not good at being really, really quiet. He just intimidates people into not remembering that he was there. Like on the boat. You never saw me.
We're
Jimmy's
all
got big
stealthing and it
floppy-
just sounds like this.
Jimmy's got big floppy teenager feet.
Crescent, this is
Okay.
what I put in my coffee, if you can see.
Is it Turkish coffee?
Jalapeno hot sauce. It's basically just, no, this is just black coffee and jalapeno. It makes the coffee really good. I don't know.
Interesting.
Ooh, spicy coffee?
Try that.
I want that.
Yeah, it's really good. You have to mix it in, otherwise the bottom of the coffee is really hot. But if you want a surprise,
I like surprises.
I'll keep my face on my
Surprise
eggs
today and a
my
surprise
coffee
tomorrow.
Under my throat.
it's the gift that keeps on giving, Clark. Sorry.
I would like to say that Mr. Scruffles is getting kind of nervous in this hallway, and he's usually pretty chill.
Yeah, you can actually feel him begin to tremble in your arms.
Did Calvino make his way down here with us?
What do you have?
He was
Yeah,
distracted.
he's the one who showed me the way down here, so he was distracting him. But when the batons came out and patients were getting knocked on the head, I'm assuming he's like, I'm up.
All right. So Calvino is down there with you. He is right at your side.
Okay. Probably laughing at how loud Clay is.
Okay. So you all believe that you are being stealthy as you possibly can.
Just because we're trying doesn't mean we believe we are.
Well,
We believe we're
you're
trying.
you believe that you've given it your all, and you deserve a participation trophy. So,
No.
as you make your way down, the cells keep going and going and going, and you shine your torch on the inside of these cells, and you can see it's just concrete walls protected by steel doors, which have nothing but a small window slit just at eye level for the observer to peer in, and a small slit in the center into which you would presume that their meals would be delivered to them. Most of these cells remain open. In some of them you see it looks like manacles and chains bolted to the walls. And I would like for you all to give me a spot hidden roll.
Oh, okay. I will spend a Eureka point on my spot hidden roll as well. Not that I need it, but what the hell?
Man, it's not my time. It's not my night.
Oh, good thing I did. Oh, yes. It's a hard success.
Okay.
An extreme success.
Nice. So all of you who succeeded, you come upon a cell. It looks like the floor is stained black, and this is a stone floor. Very, very, very old. You can tell the mortar is beginning to chip away, but you can distinctly see the black staining of what looks like probably blood.
I think we may have found the spot. He just says it as quietly as he can without whispering that this is maybe where the young man was assaulted.
Apparently, they need some good help here to clean up.
Shut up, Gore.
I'll just
I
look
said-
at Celia and say,
I
they
did
have a
say
thing between them.
I did say good help.
And I say, I noticed.
It'll come to a head sooner or later.
The servants always fall for each other.
Is there,
Oh my god.
Is there, is there anything in the room other than the black spot?
You can see a single chain with a manacle attached to the wall. It looks as though it's closed, but remains empty.
It's covered in
Is
blood.
it though empty? I will pull out what I found about Count Fenric and Fenric, and I will ask Clay, because he knows French, to please read it out loud, just in
Okay.
case it is relevant.
And look at it and actually hold it over to Celia as well, because she seems quite fluent. That she seems to be Parisian, or at least more fluent than Clay is.
Learned is the word.
There you go.
All right, so you actually see. It looks like Count Fenric is mentioned once in what looks to be patient rolls. However, it doesn't look like there's anything else that's spoken about him. It's like they recorded him entering the asylum and didn't keep any records about him afterwards.
Oh, mysterious. Okay.
Then I'll pull out the journal and give it to Clay. Well, I'll put away the notes I took about Count Fenric, so that he can read the journal from the guy who's murdered.
That's the one that was titled Events of 1923 in French.
So with that, you open up the journal, and this is what you see.
Oh dear. Do we want to read it out loud, or we? Chat.
Chris, you got a good speaking voice. Why don't you read it?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, let's go ahead and if I can
And
boomer my way through this.
Middle click
Wow.
will let you scroll it around, and mouse wheel will let you zoom in.
I remember. It's just it's being persnickety with me. That's the word of the day, kids. Persnickety.
History Eraser
right.
button says, "Do a good voice. Talk better."
Is it Del Place? How do I pronounce that?
Yes.
So whatever
The
way you want to
journal-
say it.
Yeah, Tabitha didn't frown at us, so we'll go with that.
Del Place
journal.
is how I would pronounce it, but
The journal.
we've already
of
made
Dr.
comments about my French.
It's probably
Del
de,
Place.
and that's just it. The whole word is de.
De. Doctor De.
I'm gonna try to give it that. I'm gonna try to give it that growly quality to it. A dismaying event last night. A male nurse, one Guimard of Fourth Ward, entered the cellars without authorization. That's a hard word. And there, after suffering a painful wound to his right arm, collapsed. Another nurse, P. Mandry, all these weird names, investigated Guimard's absence, and after some time, discovered Guimard on the floor in severe shock. Treatment was prompt and efficacious. What is that?
Efficacious, yeah.
Okay. But upon regaining consciousness this morning, Guimard began raving to me about being attacked by a dead man. For the moment, I have placed him in room 13, notified his landlady of his indisposition. Alas, with Guimard was another man, another unknown to this institution, and in tragic physical condition. Many grave questions must be answered. New entry. I began to question Guimard about the stranger. Is he a patient? What is his name? How long had Guimard kept him down there? Had Guimard kept the stranger here for a long time? Long enough that the mortar sealing the room had cured to such condition? Had he given him nourishment? How had he survived? I'm gradually transforming into Russian, I guess. I am moving this stranger to my private wing for the moment, treating the man as an inconsequential derelict until more evidence is found. New entry. Even in a fresh bed of strangers, even in this, fresh. God, the way it's italicized makes it hard for me to read. Even in a fresh bed, the stranger's appearance. Okay. Even in a fresh bed, the stranger's appearance is horrifying. Ugh, God. Even in a fresh bed, the stranger's appearance is horrifying. Giving small amounts of broth, he merely regurgitates it. He takes no nourishment, yet lives in a catatonic state. Would electroshock revive him? New entry. After several applications, the stranger woke, but so weakened that he could not move. He whined and begged in different and very old forms of Greek and Latin. Tales of critics.
Cities.
Cities, okay. Like I said, this italicization is screwing me up. Tales of cities crumbling and of other dark things. What a mystery, man. It is almost easier to think we have trapped some form of group mind or racial memory.
Meanwhile,
After a few inconsequential notations, the journal ends. All the entries quoted are dated just before Delplace's death.
Okay. Alright, I'll put the journal back then into my bag. And I will ask the group, do you think that this stranger is the guy who was upstairs saying he needed to get out of here?
His appearance didn't seem severe enough for what this person is talking about. And he was speaking French. Was he speaking French or English to us when he was raving?
I hope it was English.
Well, English, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to.
Oh, yeah, good point.
him saying- Yeah.
So I don't think it's the same person, but and Clay is just going to say, I think I just have suspicions that I know who it is or what it is or something.
Do you think
Based on what Eldritch figured out.
Do you think it's Count Fenelick
I believe
being
it could
alive? After all
or
this
something,
time?
someone like him, something like him.
Well,
You guys keep going. I'll be right back.
Qmart is on room 13, so I don't know if there's a room 13 down here in the basement, but we could look.
Celia, do you know? Is room 13 one that was upstairs? I guess you might not know unless Miles tells you, but
Yeah, it's kind of. I guess it's kind of hard to answer when he's not.
yeah, we'll just complete the whole adventure. It'll be perfect.
I was. My character will say yes, in fact, because my uncle is in room 14.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Ooh.
so maybe we could we could visit your uncle. While you visit your uncle, we can talk to the other patient.
And
see
the
if he-
stranger was in the private wing, and that's the one that disappeared after the doctor got. Okay, got it. And I think he may have fled to the catacombs.
Maybe.
I
Yeah,
do
that would-
remember. My character does remember having visited the uncle frequently because that is Celia's job, is to make sure that her uncle is well taken care of. Hence the flower complaint. That he complains that there are loud, obnoxious sounds that are coming throughout the night from one of the rooms.
I think you're right, Clay. I think that creature is probably what we discovered in the catacombs.
Celia would also like to, just for the group's knowledge, let everybody know that efficacious just basically means that the treatments were effective.
Thanks for clearing that one up.
Nod.
All right. So, Mas, what you missed out was we said that we believe that the patient that escaped ran to the catacombs. So that is the creature that we found there. Hello, Nemo Norman. He asked, like, I'm new. Is this D&D 5e, Call of Cthulhu, or another system? Mas, our GM, do you want to answer that question?
This is Call of Cthulhu 7th edition. Welcome, Nemo. Thanks for hopping in. Hopefully you enjoy. And we've got plenty of catalog to go back and catch up if you'd like. Not now. Continue watching this one, and then go back and then figure out. It'd be like a flashback episode.
So what we're gonna do, what our plan is that after we get out of here, Celia, we're all gonna go with Celia to visit her uncle, and then a couple of us are gonna go to room 13 while she goes to room 14 where her uncle is.
Okay.
Yeah, if we don't find anything else, because I'm not sure where else it goes, because Clay is convinced that somehow this must connect to the catacombs, because he's convinced that either that creature got out and went back down through here to the catacombs, or there's a nearby entrance to the catacombs that the creature went to after it killed the doctor. But that's his own thought process.
Okay. Okay. So who all is going to see Celia's uncle?
We are all going with her to see her uncle. So while she sees her uncle, some of us will go to room 13.
And if anybody wants to ask dear old uncle any questions, I'll have to translate for you because the only language he speaks is Russian.
I know a bit, but probably not enough to carry on a whole conversation.
No Russian.
Well,
All right.
He's not very fond of Polish people, so if anybody is of Polish descent, don't mention that.
Alright. Is there anything else that... I mean, there's probably nothing here that would... You know what? I'm gonna ask Gore if there is a way that he can tell if a spell was made to have him disappear, because he was handcuffed to those manacles right there, and the only way for him to disappear would be from a spell. I'm wondering if Gore might know of any spell that might do that.
You can go ahead and give me either occult or Cthulhu mythos check.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you acquiesce to her question.
Well, I thought she said she was going to ask me a question. I didn't realize she actually asked me a question.
Yeah, I asked you that question. It's like Camellia will ask Gore, so she's asking you if you have knowledge about what type of spell or how he got out. Since you're the resident expert.
How did he Houdini his way out of this? Houdini is around at this point, right?
Okay.
Or was around?
Sure.
I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Give me a second there, Moose. I gotta find the thing. What the fuck is it?
Daxi Kick says, I'd like to point out that in 13 sessions, we still have not seen the train. It's mainly because he keeps grilling NPCs. And the history says, just be glad she has started cutting their hands or their heads off. Okay, this is not Junkyard Heroes. She is not into torture. Wait, actually, she is a mob boss that's into torture.
Yeah. There's fan fiction that suggests otherwise.
That's true.
I would like to check the manacle to see if there's any skin or blood on it, like somebody pulled their hand through it, maybe broke their hand to pull it out. Because I failed that roll. And I say,
absolutely.
I have no bloody idea, unless he was kidnapped by a giant cockroach. I have no idea. But let me look at this manacle just for a moment. And forensic anthropology for that one, maybe.
I don't know if it'd be anthropology.
Forensic. Well, I mean, studying old things that have gone bad and bones and blood and I don't know.
Old things that have gone bad. I like that.
Who says the train is a myth. There is no train. And John Gordon says, do we even know the train exists? I don't think so. I don't think we know this train exists. So who knows? We were all scammed. It was a pyramid scheme, you guys.
It really was. No, just kidding.
We flew to Paris on a magic carpet.
Yeah.
What would I use there, guy?
See, I would say either a spot hidden.
I'll gladly roll spot hidden, but I won't get any love from it. I got one of those there regular successes.
Okay. Yeah, forensic anthropology happens. So from my understanding of forensic anthropology, just for future reference, it has to do with dealing with the remains of somebody to help you identify who it is, perhaps cause of death, and things along
Well, that's kind of in that vein, isn't it?
kind of, but really, I don't know about that. I would say, let's see, but you got a success on your spot hidden roll.
Yeah.
You looked at the manacle, and you actually don't spot any blood.
No flesh or nothing. Like it was forced through there or something.
You.
Oh,
He died.
He's
It's the faint whiff.
we lost you,
Oh,
Moss.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Now we
Can you hear
can.
me?
Yes,
Yeah,
now we
we-
can.
Okay, so my internet took a crap. So
And
you
it's
get
stuck.
you don't spy. What? Oh, yeah. Huh? And you look at the manacle, and you don't see any flesh or anything, but you see the faint whiff of decay.
Weird, man. I see Gore looking at the manacle, so I will go over there and also roll a spot hidden to kind of help him look.
Clay is keeping watch.
What
just in
can
case
I-
people are coming?
What would I use to determine what I would think this decay could be? Like why it would be if
with
there's
an
no
extreme
flesh or.
With an extreme success, can I point anything else to Gore to help him and aid him in his analysis?
You don't really spy anything, really. You do also pick up the scent of decay, and I tell you what, I guess I wouldn't call for an ideal roll for. You know that given the dates on the journal, and when the assault took place, it hasn't really been quite long enough, especially with the temperature down here. It hasn't been quite long enough for any flesh to have.
Uh-oh, he died again.
I'm assuming he said for any flesh to have decayed that fast.
Yeah.
Well, I think this person may have either been dead or rotting or something before he got out of here, because he should not be this funky as of yet.
You know, I think, wasn't it?
Hey, Clay.
Normally, yeah.
Go ahead and give me a spot hidden check, and I'm looking for a hard success on this one.
All right.
Oh boy.
No.
Regular success. I'm not going to spend the 15.
Spend that luck, buddy. Come on.
17 luck. I'm too low on luck already. So no, he's distracted by looking both ways. Probably.
You can push it.
Okay.
Yeah, you could push it.
Yeah, you could try to push it.
I
if
should
you
have
like.
pushed mine. I didn't think of it.
Yeah, I'll try and push it. Wait, let me see if I have any. I think I have a couple of these little dudes left here. Yeah, I've got some points left. I'm going to spend one of those, and I'm going to push it.
Okay.
Let's go. Because his rolls tonight have not been fantastic.
Don't eat that. You no. You give me that.
Okay, there's a hard success.
Yay!
I thought he was talking to me. I was like,
Yeah,
coffee.
That's his
Why,
doggy.
you little?
that's what I got figured.
Wow.
God damn.
Wow. Clay needs to stop eating rotten flesh.
Hard
Exactly.
success. Okay.
The war makes you different.
It's a good thing you got that, because no, I'm not gonna pss my dog. I'm not a rude eye.
The epic mushroom.
I have to tell you, I laughed about that shit for 2 days. That was the funniest thing I might have ever seen in my life.
Who does that to a cat? Like a cat is not gonna react to it. Like, seriously.
What
A lot of people online say, pss, 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 and I don't know if it's a foreign thing or if it's something.
You guys like to listen.
It's a Muppet thing. It's a Muppet thing. His
What's
cat
on
was
that?
trying to scratch him again and getting all fussy, so then he decided to go pss, pss, or something. And then everybody was really confused about it.
Oh man, I forgot where it was. There's I think Fantastic made a short about it. I probably watched it 24 times. It's the funniest thing I think I've ever seen. Anyway, so you got a hard success. You think you see something out of the corner of your eye, and you kind of like turn back, focus your eyes aside, and turn your. Dang it! Can you hear me now? Is it better?
You said turned and.
Okay, so you turn your eyesight and focus in on what it is that you think you might be.
Okay.
And you can actually see, it looks as though there's a mist settled
Son of a bitch.
in the area.
God, I don't know what you
And
said.
it's kind of coalescing around you and the party.
A what?
A what?
A
Oh,
mist.
I missed.
Oh shit, let's run. If Clay tells me this, I run. Please tell me this so I can run.
Yep, run time.
And he's just gonna give everybody, a quick go.
Okay, I run. I run out of there.
Okay, are you going back to the way you came?
Yeah.
All right, so you all sprint back down the hallway.
I kind of want to linger back, just go a little bit slower than everyone.
The group runs except for Jimmy.
Okay,
Got it.
Jimmy's at a brisk
Is
jog.
Slow.
Jimmy's probably walking while looking at the mist.
Just want to say, canonically, Jimmy hasn't seen anything like monsters or anything like that yet. So, like, he's still he still needs to be convinced. He thinks you guys might just be overreacting a little.
Okay.
I hope
So
this
you
is-
all
Willfully stupid.
Meanwhile, the mist is circling around us.
Actually, yes. As you run, the mist seems to be. Actually, those of you who are in front, it seems as though you may be outrunning it. You look back, and you can see Jimmy kind of giving you a brisk pace, keeping you within eyesight. But Jimmy, you notice that this mist is it's coalescing around you and swirling about you.
I will point out probably
It's not a monster, Jimmy,
at the
don't worry.
front. At the front is probably Gore and Camellia.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm probably in the front. Yeah, even though I'm old,
I'm not,
I run fast.
I just book it. I was like, nope, not today.
Huh. Gosh, I ain't never seen Mist act like this before.
This is how Jimmy
And
does.
with this, I would this very cold chill. Can you hear me?
Yep, you said
Yep.
you very cold chill.
About a very cold chill.
Yeah, you feel this very cold chill as this mist passes over you, and dark imagery enters your mind. It's almost as if you yourself can feel like you are in solitary confinement. You know what that feels like in this moment. I need you to give me a sanity roll.
Talking about Jimmy, right?
Definitely,
Oh yeah, Jimmy.
Yeah.
definitely burning a eureka for that one.
Will he roll the right thing? Dun, dun, dun.
No.
Well,
I bet he rolls psychology
library
instead.
use. Law. No.
Library law running.
Hey, look at that.
Oh my
Holy shit.
god.
He said,
All
right.
It said,
Take that, haters.
Oh my god. Wow.
Look
For
at
once in
that.
your life, you rolled well. Congratulations, Jimmy.
Wow, that's impressive.
When it counts.
We don't all
With
have
that-
Sevi privilege.
You can. It's true. We don't all have what is this? Fantasy Grounds? We don't have Fantasy Ground Sims in the background.
we don't have Moyo
no.
bitch.
No twos knows. It is not a lesbian force witch. Okay.
Darn it.
That would be hilarious.
But yeah, you're able to somehow rationalize this. You being down here in the dark depths. Perhaps it's just the claustrophobia getting to you. It's hard to say, but you're able to rationalize it and keep on trucking through. And eventually, you all reach the surface world once again. You look around, and it looks as though just about everybody has gone inside, just as it begins to snow.
Ooh. Merry Christmas. Joyeux Noël.
Okay, let's move out of here before we start leaving footprints in the snow.
Might be a bit out of season, but a Merry Christmas to you too, Miss Celia.
It's technically like January 6th or something.
I think it's like
Christmas is a feeling in your heart.
Oh
I
gosh,
have
that's
no
beautiful,
feelings.
Celia.
wow.
The only thing my heart feels right about now is to get the fuck out of here. That's what my heart feels. Pumping. Let's go.
We still have to do the uncle thing, but
Right,
I
Mr.
think-
Scruffles is cold.
is it the question I will ask Gord? Hey, Gord, do you happen to know what type of magic that was that created that mist? That with that really dark, cold feeling?
Shall I roll, boss?
Yeah, go ahead.
Jimmy could help by describing it to him.
Now,
That'll be great.
is
Oh,
something-
1 point away.
well, use that luck.
I'm running out of luck.
Hey, you tried to get me to use 17. I'm just trying to get you to use one.
But I
Yo.
don't like you.
You could, I mean,
Fine, I'll spend a luck.
And that will be his downfall.
Probably.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Yeah, spend a luck for success. Go ahead.
Okay. So with a mythos roll,
Which, by the way, brings me up to a 36.
nice. With a Cthulhu mythos roll, you recall a certain entity which actually you had encountered at one point. Something called color.
Everything you just said
Weird
walked
color.
off and died.
Colors
Color from
out of space.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that? Oh,
Well-
as you asked me that question, I'm still running away.
yeah. Yeah,
You
I
remember-
mean, we're
you
still
recall-
running.
Kind of like Moss's microphone.
Yeah. No,
It's
my
his
internet is pooping on me right
it's
now.
his internet.
That's what I meant.
Something about I don't know what it is. Like it'll go up and down and up and down. My internet is so bad. But the the color's out of space. You remember running into this at one point, but you know that this isn't actually the only entity that can potentially have that effect. Go ahead and give me an idea roll, and this is coming from your book that you've got.
Hard success.
Hard success.
And a real 36 this time.
Nice. So there is the colors out of space, and there is also the aspect of vampires.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, vampires too. Good lord.
Well, we thought we thought the thing down in the catacombs was I mean, not a vampire. Yeah, ghoul.
Give me more, Moss. That's it? That's just a name?
Yeah, that's based on what has just occurred. Those are the two things which come to your mind based on the rolls that you made.
But I thought I'd get some sort of knowledge about it, like at least one. I got a hard success, like one fact other than the name of it. No.
Well,
maybe information about vampires.
Well, you got the idea that it can do the thing. The thing is the color out of space.
I mean, you know that vampires are undead. You know that they have the ability to transform into mist.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh man, Jimmy almost got vamped.
So,
Well, and in the 1700s, there was Saint Germain, who was an extremely odd and intelligent gentleman that had some mysterious qualities to him. He died and then was supposedly seen many times later after that.
I am pretty sure what we just encountered was something to do with vampires. As crazy as that sounds, we've seen crazier things.
Clay gets a very dark look on his countenance.
Well, that makes more sense. That would explain how they got out of the manacles if they turn into mist.
Yes, but why would they come back if they could get out? That does not make sense.
I don't think it was the vampire, supposing such a thing actually exists, that was in the manacles.
However, you also recognize, let's see, as far as the colors out of space are concerned, since you have encountered this before, you know that those are extraterrestrial forces that, based on your research, arrived on Earth via meteorite.
What's that have to do with the vampires? The same thing?
What's that?
Vampires the same thing?
No, not the same. No, they're by no means are they the same thing, but they are two entities which you can think of based on the rolls that you made, which have the qualities of being able to take the form of a vapor.
Oh, okay. Or it could be something far worse, which, if that's what it is, we should get the hell out of here right now.
Spirits also have a habit of returning to the place of origin.
But the thing I am describing is not a spirit. Neither one, actually. So, the first thing might live down there. The other one, I don't see why a vampire would return to a place of where he'd be tortured.
Well, maybe it's not so much that the vampire returns to the place where he's tortured, but it's easy pickings for a meal.
It's true.
This is true.
And that might be where the voices come from. And that might be where some of the patients upstairs go crazy and hear voices. Maybe they see things or they feel things and they can't explain it, and because it defies logic. And so when they already have their mental problems, the vampires might be messing with their minds.
Well,
and that might be where the lore and everything came, where eventually they had to put the patients in the basement and that they suddenly started disappearing.
Well, I don't...
G&G Titties gifted 5 Moonskull memberships.
Thank you, G&G Titties.
Thank you, Titties.
Well, I don't know if a vampire would do that, but the other thing I'm thinking of may in fact do something like that. But
I don't think it would keep it, but that it would keep it alive and decaying as it's like some half-life or something. So I don't know. I'm very perplexed by this whole situation, but it is very dangerous. Either way.
Yeah.
Well, we did see that there were signs of struggle and suffering, but no blood.
Well, there was dried blood all upon the floor, was there not?
Was that? He just said black stains. Did he
Yeah,
say
He
it
said
was
that
it
black
was
stains
blood.
that were blood.
Did he? Oh, okay. Ah, so he's a messy eater.
Yeah. So it sounds
You
like
do just
Are you saying that the monster is clay?
that.
I don't
He's
know
rather
him well enough for
masculine.
that
Okay,
just yet.
hold on.
You do recall the victim of whatever was in that cell is still here and is still alive.
That's why I'm thinking we go talk to him. So what we have to do is again go to talk to the uncle and then meet with him in his room, which is room 13.
Well, I suppose someone has to, but I'm sure as hell not going back in there.
Okay.
Not even upstairs?
Oh, hell no. That place is cursed. All of it.
All right. Well, I will go with Celia so I can talk to the patient in room 13. Assuming Gore is staying outside. What is the rest of the group doing?
Coming
You don't live to be able to live this long knowing what I know and not knowing when to get the hell out of somewhere. I tell you that right now.
I want to go with you guys, but I really should stay with Mr. Gore.
Oh no,
Don't need
please
him
take
getting
your
in any
ass in there with them if you're feeling bold, sir.
You're just gonna stay outside and freeze?
Better be frozen than eaten. Yes, then have your mind
Well,
torn
Mr.
apart.
Gore, what if that thing comes up and finds you?
Well, then I'm pretty much fucked, aren't I, Jimmy?
Well, why don't you just come along with us then, Mr. Gore?
I thought Americans were courageous and strong.
Well, I don't know anything about any Americans, except for this big gentleman here and this woman here, and well, the other one, I guess, is sort of American.
Sort of.
How else do you think I got into this country?
All right. So
Are you coming in or are you staying out then? Did Jimmy get you?
Not really.
Mr.
I
Gore,
just don't want to be bored.
Mr. Gore, I don't know what was down there, but I know that is something I never want to experience again. So I don't think you want to be hanging around here.
Yes, well, it's inside too, Jimmy. Why do you think those people are going crazy?
but maybe not like on that door.
I tell you what, I'll flip a coin.
There you go. Let fate decide.
And on that note, on letting fate decide, E&G saying to let the die. Who gets the
Robot Moss.
show? Yeah, that's me.
I'm gonna roll my.
You know what?
I'm gonna roll my dice.
I'm going camera off.
Moss.
I'm going camera off to hopefully reduce my bandwidth and maybe you. But yeah, G&G Titty says let the lowest roll win. So everybody roll a D100. Just yeah, that die down there with the 2 zeros.
I dare you roll the same as me.
Yeah, I got 88. Perfect. No,
Wow, 66.
I'm going back in time.
I guess I didn't roll.
So me and Sevy won, I guess.
Yeah, you and Sevy won. You roll off.
Okay, roll again. You know what?
How you dare you roll higher?
What are the chances that I beat Sevy?
You have a good chance to beat me. There you go.
No
you beat me
fucking
by
way. Wow, dude. Incredible.
Man, I'm
Incredible.
playing the lottery.
Eldritch, congratulations on your brand new shiny Eureka point.
Well, thank you. All right, now I'm gonna roll to see if I go in with you crazy people.
Odds or evens?
Even I go. Odds I stay the fuck outside. Fuck y'all, have fun.
Okay. All right, so everybody will go in except for Gore, who's staying outside.
Yep.
Okay, so you're all going to.
I'll wait in the lobby.
You all are going to visit with Celia's uncle then.
Yes.
In room 14.
In room 14.
That's right next to
Okay.
room 13.
And uncle, dear old uncle, has been complaining about some obnoxious noises in the night.
All right, so you all
Don't
make
love
your
that.
way. You all sign in with the front desk, letting them know that yes, you're on the log for visiting the individual in room 14. You
I
have to
tell them
fill out
that
all
you
of that
guys are with
information.
me because
I was gonna say, it's like
we pretty much own this building, so I just be like, they're with me.
The front desk clerk kind of gives you a raised eyebrow and then turns back to whatever she was doing. You all make your way to room 14, and the door is standing open. Your uncle isn't necessarily a danger to himself or others at the moment,
But he's not quite himself lately.
but he's not quite himself. He's sitting on his bed in his room, reading a book, and he looks up and he says, Celia, it's good to see you, my darling. Oh, my, how you've grown.
Well, thanks,
And-
Uncle. I was just here an hour ago.
Oh, wow. No, you weren't. I would know. I would know if you were here an hour ago. Trust. Hey, I have a question for you.
Okay.
What would you like for your 12th birthday?
Dear Uncle Mikhail, I would love to have that lantern that you had in the garden house.
Oh, I forgot that he was Russian. Oh,
Yeah. This should be
You
good.
mean-
If you just stick with your French accent, it just
mean-
turns into the Russian. So
right, yeah.
What do you mean? You mean this lantern? And he holds up a box of tissues.
that's exactly right.
Consider this a early birthday present.
Thank you. Très merci.
Just look over at India and say, wow, I didn't get her anything.
We just met her.
So
I will
rude, I
ask
think.
Celia if she can maybe ask her uncle about the voices and what he has been hearing.
Okay, so I translate into Russian to say what the questions that Camila asks, and I'm not sure. Do I respond with what he does, or does Moss do that?
Can I
He says,
roll Russian to see if I understand any of it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Not with that roll.
None of that roll. He
It's all Greek
responds,
to me.
Kakarov has been making all kinds of noises all over the place. Sounds like he is beating wall with a hammer.
Interesting.
And I try to tell him that I tried to get the fresh flowers in the room, but the staff is incompetent and shows no respect because we're Russian.
This is okay. I am allergic to bees.
Okay. And then I tell him that I met these lovely people and that they had some other questions and hoped that he would be able to answer them if he could just focus a little bit harder.
Ask him if he
he
has.
looks over at Jimmy. He says,
You were supposed to bring goulash yesterday.
Is goulash even Russian?
I don't think so.
No.
Gosh,
I will-
I'm sorry.
oh no.
I will ask Celia if he can ask him if he has met his neighbor in room 13.
And then I ask him in Russian. if he's met his neighbor in room 13.
Kakarov. Yes, I've beat him in poker 2 days ago.
Okay, and I tell him no, that was the Lady Marie in room 7. No, I tell him to focus. Remember the person in room 13.
Wait. No, it's not Kakarov. That is, I think his name is Gimart.
Oh, Gamar.
Yeah, I have not talked to him. He is not all there in the head. But what does a 12-year-old girl want to know about this?
And don't worry, Uncle. It's very important.
Okay, I think
I would advise you not to go and speak with that man. He is dangerous.
Clay's gonna look. Is the door next to this one actually locked?
Yeah,
Like
thank you,
closed and
Daxy.
locked?
Borscht is what I meant.
There you go. Well, I mean, Hungarian goulash, back then, Soviets, they had control of a lot of stuff. So,
I'm sorry, sir. I'll go run and get that for you.
of course he
Jimmy
is.
rushes to get the borscht.
I will kind of step out of the room and then motion Clay and India to go with me to room 13.
Okay.
it's a long walk.
It's right next to it.
Here we are. I need to take a step sideways.
Some people are just tired,
Is the door locked?
It is locked, but you can see it looks like there is a small window through which you can peer.
Okay, what
Do
do we
so.
see?
So as you look in the window, you can see it looks like there is a gentleman in there. He's got his hand bandaged and in a cast, which you can see fresh blood pouring through. It's almost as if the wound which he had sustained has not yet healed. You can also see he's muttering to himself. He's shaking his head. You can't hear what he's saying. It's only in mumbles like, and he, every once in a while, you see he will hit his head on the wall. Crack. Crack.
Uh-oh.
Do
Crack.
we have a chiropractor around?
Clay, do you want to try talking to him in French?
I can, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to hear him through the door. So, yeah, he will. He'll just say, Martin, and see if it works. We'll try. And then
The door is locked, so we can't go in.
yeah, he's going to try and talk through the door at him. And he's just going to, say his name, say Martin, and see if he gets his attention.
Let's see.
And then ask him to come over to the door.
You see, he doesn't seem to hear you. Either he doesn't hear you or he ignores you, but he keeps banging his head against the wall. And as he continues doing this, you start to see from his temple a slight drop of blood begin to drip down.
Okay. He's going to rap on the window with his knuckle a few times to try and get his attention.
As you do that, his eyes go real wide and he looks up at you and he rushes towards the door and slams into it face first.
Ooh.
And begins clawing at the glass and beating on it with his good hand. And you hear him screaming something in French, but it's too muffled at this point for you to understand exactly what it is that he was saying, unless you get a listen roll. And I'm looking for probably a hard success on this one.
All right. Well, he's not great at listen, but he's going to give it a shot. He's going to use a Eureka point, and we're going to see what we get. Got a 10, so that's a hard success.
Yeah.
Okay. You hear him scream, he took my hand. The dead man took my hand.
Sounds like he should have been in the
Give
basement.
give it back, or does it look like he's missing the hand? Like there's a cast and stuff, or does he still have the hand and it just is all cast and bandaged up?
It's all, from what you can see, it looks like all the way just about up to his elbow is bandaged up. From what you can tell, it looks like there may still be a hand in there, but it's hard to tell because it's very thickly bandaged. And even though it is as thickly bandaged as it is, you can still see the blood just freshly coming to the surface of the bandage.
Okay. Clay is just going to say he's babbling about the man taking his hand. Even I think he has his hand, but he says he took his hand and he wants it back.
Makes no sense. I will do a spot hidden to see if I can see anything else in the room, or his injuries, or anything else that might be helpful.
Okay.
Oh, it's just so delayed.
Is it not working for you?
I mean, I rolled it. It was a success. It was a regular success because it was like 80 something minus 10. I could try rolling again, but it's not gonna be like a hard success because it didn't seem to be that way.
Is Jimmy with me since he's not allowed in?
I'll try rolling again.
Jimmy, are you with Eldritch?
Well, no, I was in the room with them.
Oh, there you
How'd
go.
you get in?
Oh.
She said I was with them.
Oh, look, I got a hard success. So it was
Very
a hard...
nice. Okay.
Oh, no, the first one was a regular success. The second one, because I rolled it because I didn't think it rolled, was a hard success. So
Oh, that's so weird. Yeah, it all just popped up on my screen.
Yeah.
It's just whoop.
Interesting.
Just weird. So
Okay.
it should be a regular success.
Okay, and with that, yeah, I mean, you can definitely tell. I mean, he's still got his hand, but he is just babbling on some nonsense about some trauma that he had sustained during the attack. As far as whatever else is in the room, it looks like this room, other than the faint blood spot here and there, presumably from his arm. It looks like the doctors and nurses have cleared this room of pretty much anything which can be considered dangerous or can be used for any attempted escape or self-harm.
Okay. I will ask Clay if he can ask him if he saw the dead man turn into a mist.
I can try, and he'll ask that as loudly as he can through the door, but as clearly between thumps of his head or his hand, so he hears it.
Okay. I'll go ahead and we can count that roll of yours towards this. He says, mist, yes, mist. Man made of smoke and mirrors. A dead man. And with that, I think that's where we're going to go ahead and call it because we got some improvement rolls to get through. So thank you, everybody. That was a great session. And the first of many asylums. Actually, no, that's not necessarily true. But yeah, everybody loves a good asylum. So we'll go ahead and move forward with our improvement rolls. So... who wants to go first?
I've only got one thing, so I'll just go ahead and go.
Do it.
Do it.
What did it go? Roll the
I
dice.
see nothing. Oh, there we see something.
Let's try again.
Hey, you failed. Good job.
Hooray!
Nice.
Exactly what you wanted to do.
Failure's a good thing. Remember, kids, always fail.
C's equals degrees.
There you go.
Or succeed by the lowest degree possible.
Shoot
Why
for
do
the
we
bare
fail,
minimum.
Bruce? So we can get up.
That's why rocks float and boats don't, or no, boats float. I don't know, something about boats and rocks floating. Something I don't know. Power one, or
Rocks
Power of many.
yeah.
Learn to speak.
Rocks are definitely a factor. All right, that's it for me. Well, you know what I gotta roll my luck.
Do that luck.
All right, here we go. Here I go.
Fail.
Ah,
Fail
oh, wait,
that
no,
luck.
that's good.
That's
Wait,
good.
that's good, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Three. All right, now I'm done.
Nice. All right. Why don't we go to Nomi? You can. You've actually succeeded on a locksmithing roll finally.
I did.
Yeah. So you can. Well, eventually you'll be very, very proficient with locksmithing. Go ahead and make your rolls.
All right, locksmith, and then. Oh my gosh, hot spot hidden. No, I failed,
Yay! That's good.
That's good.
and I failed again. Woo!
Yay.
Can someone explain to me why that's a good thing? What am I missing?
Oh, because you can improve if you at the end of the session, if you roll it and you fail, then you can improve on it and then roll a d10 to add to how good you are on it.
Oh,
Yeah, so
this
the
is
better you
your-
are at a skill,
Yeah.
the harder it is to improve.
oh, okay.
All right. So Nomi, go ahead and roll a couple of d10s so you know what you can improve. Oh, you also need to roll luck as well.
Aw, man.
Oh no, it's a d10. Why did you roll a d100? Oh no, because you were.
No, she had-
I had to do luck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
You,
So, but your locksmith and your spot hidden, you can increase both of those by a d10.
Okay. And that is, yeah, that's a die.
third die over. Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, nice.
That's
Good
good.
job. Let's go. So I increase it by 8, right?
Yep. You increase that one by 8, and then whenever you're done with that, go ahead and roll the next one. 5. Pretty good.
Nice.
So spot hidden for 8, and then luck for. No. I'm sorry. Locksmith for 8, and then spot hidden for 5. Okay.
You got it. All right. Good rolls. Good rolls. Okay. I'll tell you what. JT, why don't you go ahead?
All right. Of course.
Oh,
Of course.
it's interesting. It's putting in the chat twice there. Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
Wow.
Critical success.
Yeah, fuck off.
You're on a roll, sadly.
I'm done.
All right. Very
Don't
good.
forget
Very
your
good.
luck roll. Oh yeah, you did. Okay.
Okay. Who hasn't gone yet? I know. Frost, why don't you go?
All right, we got a couple of them here. We'll do charm first. Nope. Let's see. Intimidate. This will be a. This succeeds. It'll be a miracle. No. French. Hey, French goes up by
Nice.
8 points. Nice.
Very good.
Or Jimmy utilizes them.
And then listen. Oh, nope. And then luck.
Why would you want to increase your French?
Oh, I failed it almost all. I got my French up. I Frenched it up. We're all set.
Again,
All right. Nice. Very nice. All right. So,
Is it my turn?
Sevi. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Let's do history first. which I failed.
Yay.
3. Okay, library use. I also failed. 4. Persuasion. Oh, I failed persuasion.
Nice.
Hooray!
Psychology, which did not fail. Spot hidden, which I failed.
Son of a bitch. I don't understand.
She didn't fail a fucking roll all night until she needed to fail rolls, and then she failed all of them.
And not only that, oh my god. So you get you actually get 2d6 sanity points back too.
Yeah, because you went over 90 in your skill.
2d6 sanity points.
Yep.
Okay.
Get 12. Oh, well.
Got 5. Okay.
Okay. So Tabitha,
Yes. What
do
was-
you recall what rolls you succeeded on tonight?
I do not.
Okay, let me
Go back
see.
into
I think you did. I think you did a spot hidden. Let's see. Let's see. So you failed that. You failed that.
Sounds so painful.
So you
Okay.
succeeded on spot hidden.
Okay.
And let's see, that was your endowment roll, which I would consider a fail. You succeeded on history.
True.
And okay, so spot hidden and history.
Okay. So just click it. Nothing special.
Yep, double click those skills
Okay.
or the numbers next to them. So regular success on spot hidden, so you don't get to improve that one. Now go ahead and do history.
There it is. Oop, oop.
Oh, yeah, you succeeded on that one too. So
What can I say? I'm a
sorry.
teacher's pet. I can't help.
Well, this game is the epitome of failing upwards. So, with that, thank you everybody for joining in. We're going to go around the horn and let everybody know what you're up to and where they can find you. We'll start with our most illustrious guest tonight, Tabitha. Tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me on the internet here, there, and everywhere. Instagram, Twix. Find me here on YouTube and also on Kick. I try to keep it pretty consistent, Dreaming Tabitha. But over on Kick, I believe it's Dreaming _ Tabitha. Try to be consistent as possible. And yeah, I've got some really fun projects in the works over on my YouTube channel. And once a month, I have art parties on the last Friday of every month, where I get a bunch of artists together of different mediums. I've got watercolorists, I've got cosmetic people, digital artists, traditional and fine art, and we do character prompts on the fly the night of the show. So we have no idea what we're going to create until the show starts, and then we get about an hour and a half to try to create whatever that prompt is, and it's a lot of fun. And then I do release tutorials, I try to be pretty regular about that, and sometimes art vlog videos as well. And then next month I'll be having a release of all kinds of art challenges that I myself have undertaken alone that other YouTubers have given to me. I've reached out to several of them, and they basically give me a time frame, a medium, and the topic of choice. And in that time frame, I have to create whatever it is that they tell me, and then I have to give it back to them and say, did I meet the criteria? So it should be fun.
Nice. And go ahead and tag somebody. Save Sebi for second to last, me for last. So tag whoever you want.
Tap the name.
Yeah, just pick one of us except for me or Sevi.
Okay, we'll go with Clay.
Hello, I play Clay. I am Frost. You can find me at all my Linktree links in the chat, and on Monday nights here, being Clay, the only totally sane, normal member of this whole party, with his totally normal cat Calvino. And on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, you can see me doing Frost Written on Tabletop and Moonskull, respectively, from 5 to 7 Central, where we work on Legend Seeker lore live with all of you crazy chat bastards. And yeah, you may see me in some other things coming up soon. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe. I'm not giving anything away. Right? Right. But you can also find me occasionally streaming, like probably tonight, Once Human and things like that on Kick and Twitch and whatnot with JT, sometimes Kyle if he deigns to come over and hang out with us lesser people. Yeah. And with that, I'm going to throw it at Chris because he's stuck in a candy van.
I'm never coming out. I am Chris with a dagger, and you can find me Monday nights with these lovely people, getting into more Jimmy shenanigans. Off hours, on my free time, you can find me on minds.com. I recently reopened my Twitter account, so you can find me on Twitter, at Chris with a dagger, same on Minds, same on Twitter. I do audio. I do reads of like the novelization of my D&D game that I'm running with my friends. It's a lot of fun for me. Helps keep my skills sharp. If you thought I was a terrible reader tonight, I promise you, it does
Just
not reflect.
wait. Oh, wait. I mean, what?
It does not reflect my other work. But other than that, you can read my bad political takes and bad movie reviews. I sometimes write about.
Didn't you just have a review of the what was the one you just did a review of? You just mentioned it.
Oh well, I mentioned that I did Afterlife, but that was a while ago. I did just watch the Deadpool Wolverine movie. Maybe I'll say something about that. But I will go ahead and tag Nomi. Have you gone yet?
No, I have not. Let me clear my throat. I'm Nomi without you. You can catch me on Twix at Nomi Without You, and on my YouTube channel, Nomi Without You. Same thing at Kick, Nomi Without You. If you can't tell, I'm Nomi Without You. You can always catch me here on Monday with Moonskull and the gang doing this fun, fantastic, spooky game. I don't know if there's a train. I was lied to if that's what they needed to get me here. They could have just asked and not lied to me that there's a train, but it's okay. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Let's see. And then Thursdays on my channel, we have Days and Dorks. This Thursday, we do have a special guest at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Please come through. Watch out for what's going on. And yeah, that's, if you see me retweeting it, chances are I'm going to be hanging out there. And that's no, JT, you're next. I'm sorry.
Christ. Go buy my merch. It's awesome. It's in the chat. Fight, mother effers. Because they tried to kill our president.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Fuck Facebook for trying to fuck off, camera. For trying to ban that image because they're fascist bastards. Anyhow, enough with that shit. Check me out tomorrow night on Smoking Barrel. We're gonna play some freaking frog games with the pirates, and it's gonna be fun. And then on Friday, Mummy's Mask on G&G Titties, because everybody loves titties except Tabitha's role, apparently. And after that, we shall have some Kaiju Watch with Caleb on my channel, which will be fun. Watch the big monsters beat each other up. And we have recently determined that once a month we are going to play other movies that's cool as well, that are not big monster movies, just culturally good movies. And then back here Monday. And then I say we need more Tabitha in this game. She was fun.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I tried. I wasn't exactly sure what to do, so.
You did great.
None of us had played this before.
You did good, kid. You
You're
did
in
good.
company.
Meet me and Mr. Scruffles, you know.
And with that, I'm probably going to be playing some Once Human with an Old Wizard after this on my Kick channel. And I know Kyle went live apparently, but he's probably not going to play with us because he's monetized now and he's too good for us. Yeah. So I will pass it along to Sevi because Sevi wins everything.
Hello, everyone. You can find me at Geeks and Gamers Tabletop on Thursdays and Fridays for tabletop games, Sundays for Pokemon. I think this week there's gonna be a new release, a new expansion for Pokemon. So I think I will be doing that on Saturday morning instead of Friday, because Friday I do have the Scary Games stream going before Mummy's Mask. You can find me over here in Moonskull on Saturdays for Star Wars and Mondays for Call of Cthulhu. We do have Wednesdays After Darks, which is a podcast show, so make sure to check it out if you have not already. We do it every other Wednesday. Let's see, and yep, just follow my Twitch and my Kick if you have not already. There's Cultist Every merch. It's right there in the links. Just check it out. Also, my Discord link is also in chat if you want to join my Discord and play games with me when I'm playing games with the group. And I think that's gonna be mostly it. I'll pass it to Mas.
You can find me.
Oh my gosh.
No, guys. Tomorrow.
Having shivers up Jimmy's legs right now, you know.
Just where I wanted them.
Oh, sure. Now his mic works.
Yeah, you can find me. You can find me tomorrow at Tales from the Dragon's Tavern for Smoke and Barrel with JT, playing the pirate game where I play a dwarf inventor. Wednesday, every other Wednesday. I don't believe this coming Wednesday, but the following Wednesday I will be on WOD or Wednesday After Dark here on Moonskull. Thursdays on Geeks and Gamers Tabletop. Oh no, Geeks and Gamers Tabletop. For March of the Dragon Queen, and then Saturday evenings for Star Wars, and then right back here again, full circle for Call of Cthulhu. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring some accent tutorials. So
Yeah, you
keep
should
an
do
eye
that.
out for that. Those are going to be coming here very, very soon. And I'm also working on yet another campaign for Tales from the Dragon's Tavern. That's JJ and I's channel. I'm working on that, and I will be ready to make some announcements here very soon indeed. So if those of you who are still watching would do us the kindness, would you kindly stay after the stream for 1 or 2 minutes just to leave a comment? It can be a criticism, it can be an accolade, it can be something nonsensical. I don't care, but it helps us in the algorithm, and it helps Papa YouTube show us to everyone around. And then also like the stream. Good God, like the stream, because I know you like it. I like it. I like the stream, which means I need to go and like the stream too, because I forgot to do that. But I'm going to do that just like you should. And with that, I bid you all adieu, auf Wiedersehen, Gesundheit, and God bless.
Bye.
And now